Alright, well, it sounds like the music is good then. So happy day there. Let's go back to the main menu. Well, we can go back to the main menu. I would like to go to the main menu. Do I gotta return? Oh, I can't. Oh, I gotta hit return? I can't hit main menu? Oh, this is starting to already turn out to be an appropriate clicky. Actually, strawberries look like they're sugar-coated. They really do. I mean, if you look at the strawberries, look like they just, like, got some sort of coating on them. Like, they're crystal-y candy strawberries. And there's a lot of strawberries here, but not enough vinegar. See all this? Unless they're in the vinegar. Maybe that's all bubbles. Those are all bubbles from inside the vinegar. They're drowning in vinegar. That's a cute title, right? Everyone drowns in vinegar. Look at those shoes. The shoes on the demon girl, they're vampires. Like, and she's not even a vampire. She's more like a succubus, yet she looks shoes of vampires. Okay, well that's a mixed image if I ever saw one. But again, definitely looks like the character from Catherine, with that ram hair and stuff. Definitely Yuri title, so let's kind of jump right into it, I suppose. Let's see what we got. Feed me, feed me, feed me. And then, is this just the intro, or... Day 1! Okay, well thank you for letting me know that it is day 1, and that it's a Monday. Nice apron, dude! Nice apron. You look like a woman. He looks like he's got a chest. He seriously does. He looks like he's got a chest that's going to protrude out. Maybe like a flat-chested woman, but, you know, that's what he looks like in that dress. Looks very, very feminine. Okay, yes, very feminine. Hey there, Ray. Why are all the characters called Ray? And so many things. Why are they called Ray? How are you feeling this beautiful sunny day? Well, it's, okay, I guess. Nice spice rack, Dad. I feel fine, thank you. What the hell happened to her lips? Now she looks like one of those, porcelain dolls from Europe. She's lost so much of her, like, cute ability right now. And what is this? What is this, an egg back here? What, that's an egg on a stick? With a tiny pot. I used to have a tiny pot like that, just like in that exact same spot. I stifle a yawn with one hand as I slip into my seat at the kitchen table. I'm a responsible girl. Well, thanks for letting us know. So I always wake up early in the morning. I'm still responsible, and I wake up at noon when I damn well feel like it. That doesn't mean I like doing it. In fact, I hate it. We get to have the strawberry vinegar parfait thing here in the corner the whole time. And another strawberry down at the bottom left. Okay. The sunlight hurts my eyes, and I'm forced to turn my head away from the open window, directing my gaze down at the wooden tabletop. Well, thanks for letting us know that it's wooden. I always thought this wooden table clashed with the meticulously white, incredible Western decor of our kitchen. But I've grown accustomed to it over the years. It definitely does clash. Look at this. It looks like they're copies of a hand-drawn thing made by a 5-year-old that are just colored different colors and then splattered all over there in a very particular manner. Almost as like we're chopping down trees in the forest and we're going to plant them all in a row. Like cornfields. I think this table used to belong to Grandma Nozomi. So Dad would never throw it away. It's a precious keepsake of his mother. Not that she's dead or anything. Oh, thanks for clearing that up for us. She's just been refurbishing her house, and she got rid of some of the old furniture. Well, if she didn't want it, why the heck do we? I bet other people would find my kitchen weird. Not just my kitchen, but my whole house. Which is distinctly not Japanese for us being Japanese, apparently, because we're Japanese. But oh my gosh, look at all the Western stuff. But that doesn't bother me. Is this going to be her attitude the whole time? But that doesn't bother me. I wake up in the morning. I'm like a good, obedient girl. I don't like it, but it doesn't bother me. Oh, okay. Well, you don't look like you belong here, lady. Look like you just took the place of our daughter. Mom sits at the table. Okay, well, it's the mother. One leg crossed over the other, reading the newspaper. Dad is busy serving breakfast, white rice, pickled cucumber, and miso soup. Hold on, guys. Great. Okay, so where were we here? Cucumbers and miso soup. Let's see what you said in the chat. Smelly flowers. Adorable little honey pots. Female protagonist is a 9-year-old. No freaking way. That is not a 9-year-old. We're gonna find this shit out. We're gonna go to a school. We're gonna find out what grade she's in. Dad's a pretty good cook, so he makes most of the meals at home. He has a whole drawer full of aprons to pick and choose from. Oh my god, we get to see him in other colored aprons. This is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. His greatest pleasure in life seems to be selecting which one to wear each morning. Oh, yeah, it's just like a dress. The man is very feminine. Mom, by contrast, doesn't like cooking that much. Her fingernails are long and carefully filed, and she hates it when they splinter or get dirty. Well, then don't let them get very long then. They won't get dirty as easily. Mom's a popular actress. I haven't heard about her. I haven't even heard her name. All I've heard of her is called Mom. And she cares a lot about her appearance. You might have heard of her. Her name is... Well, thanks. Now you explain. Now you answer me. Thanks a lot. Her name is Shirakawa Yukini. I don't know. How am I supposed to hear of her? This is a fictitious universe that I've never lived in. And yet you're going to have your character somebody that... Oh, maybe you've heard of that. Mom and Dad are pretty dissimilar, but they get along well enough. I don't think I ever heard them argue before. Then you have not been at the right place at the right time. I'm glad to know you're feeling all right, Ray, and you feel even better after you try this. Try my magic food. I'm just going to shove it in your mouth. Oh my god, look at all that food. Oh my god, so much food porn. So much food porn. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, look at the size of those green things that are circly drawn. We got so much other detail on things. Look at these little green circle things. You know, you can see the in-betweens of the lines that they were using when they used the pencil tool. You got this nice colored in, tofu and stuff. And then these little circle thingies. Nice. Okay. Are they really that springy in real life? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. The pickled cucumbers have been cut into precise coin-shaped slice shapes. Coin-shaped. Coins are circles. Cucumbers can be circles from one angle. I guess they're coin-shaped. I'm going to call that, from now on, my cucumbers that I cut into coins. Let's see, they're glazed with vinegar. Oh, there's the first vinegar. So we've seen strawberries, but the first thing that gets mentioned is vinegar. So they're glazed with vinegars. Are they pickles? Are they pickles by now? Let's see here. Well, right there it said pickled cucumber, so I guess they're more pickled than pickled. Is a pickled cucumber just called a pickle? What the hell is wrong with these people? I'm confusing myself. A pickled cucumber I call a freaking pickle. I don't need the cucumber word. I go to the store, I buy pickles in a jar. I don't buy pickled cucumbers in a jar, I buy pickles. The miso soup is light brown, neither too thick nor too thin. Like I'm playing Goldilocks here. Well, she's got the hair for Goldilocks. And it's been bulked up with white cubes of silken tofu and diced spring onions that reflect. Look at that reflection too. Those diced onions that are flying in the air. They're floating. This one's floating in the air. Is reflecting in the miso soup. Yeah, that's the attention to detail right there. The onions float lazily to the surface of the soup while the heavier tofu sinks to the bottom, absorbing the flavor of the fish stock and soybeans. Okay, maybe she is 9 years old. Now I'm feeling like this freaking toddler. I'm gonna bow my head and thank you for the food! Because now we're living in this American-styled house, but now we're gonna act Japanese by saying, thank you for the food. There's no need to thank me. I would do anything for you with an excited exclamation point! And I don't doubt it. Dad likes cooking for me. He doesn't have anyone else to pamper since Mom's always away. Always on a diet. Oh, well, great! You married this chef-looking guy. Great! You got a wife that's on a diet all the time, and you had a guy who loves to cook with aprons everywhere. Completely polar opposites. I mean, north and south, here we go. I'm glad he enjoys making his food, but the look of expectation on his face as I bring my chopsticks to my mouth is kind of disconcerting. This is going to be a really bad novel now, isn't it? This guy is going to be really obsessed with his daughter. He's so obsessed with watching me eat that he hasn't touched his own food. This truly is food porn. Who let this through the censor? If I told him I didn't like his cooking, I think he'd cry. Look at it. It's so bad. She's excreting it as some sort of smoke from her mouth. There's a lot of responsibility to place on the shoulders of a oh my god, she is a freaking 9-year-old girl. Get away, guys! Be glad this is an 18+. Be glad this is one of those few novels that are few and far between. We got Yuri Love at 9 years old. This is the next Kodomo no Jiken, except no teachers involved. Look at that picture of that food again. Oh, look, I unlocked an achievement in the miso soup. Wow, that is the easiest freaking achievement I've ever unlocked. Any game I played on PlayStation or anything like that, this is the easiest one I've unlocked. All I did was look at a bowl of soup. Let's see here. The pickled cucumbers, just say goddamn cucumbers, please. Please just say cucumbers. Crunch satisfying when I bite into them, and their coolness contrasts nicely with the warm miso soup. I'm going to fry some pickled cucumbers. I shall call them fried pickled cucumbers. Make the name really long, then when I put it in my restaurant, people will think it's fancy. As for the rice, it's steamed to perfection, neither too soft nor too hard. More freaking Goldilocks here. It's filling, yet I still find myself wanting more. So, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it, hun? Do you like it? It's good! Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness. I feel so good. I wasn't sure if you liked about the pickled cucumbers. I usually let them sit in the fridge a little longer, and I thought the vinegar might be too overpowering. Oh, no, never. No bad vinegar here. It's all about the strawberry vinegar. No, it's nice. It goes well with the rice. It creates a good, contrast, I suppose. Oh, yeah, I'm so happy. That's exactly what I'm going for. Thank you, Ray. Well, I'm glad I could appease everything you wanted, Dad. I'm glad I could appease you. He reaches across the table and ruffles the top of my head. Wow. I've never seen a dad in a visual novel have this much interaction in the first 5 minutes with his daughter. Never. I've seen dads that have this much affection to their son, you know, where they're overly over the top about it. But, no, never this much about a 9-year-old girl. He's a little over-enthusiastic with his show of affection. Actually, he almost knocks over Mom's cup of green tea. Wait, the mom was still here? What does she think about this? Careful, dear. Oh, okay. That's right, you're the model. You're too busy worrying about your cup of tea. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuki. Another stereotypical Japanese visual novel name. Oh, that's alright. Just trying to be a little more careful next time. And if you're really interested, Dad's name... Oh, no, I wasn't interested. Thank you so much, girl. I really cared to know about your dad's name. Unlike Mom, you probably never heard of him. No, I've heard of him just as much as I've heard of your mom. So as of right now, I officially think that the dad should be the star on the TV shows and the idols and whatever, you know, that your mother is, because he's got more personality than you do right now. There's a reason why Mom and Dad don't have the same family name, but it's not that important. I know it's unusual, but don't worry about it. I think my parents don't ever care about it. Okay, so they're in a platonic relationship? I mean, are they even married? Is that the reason? That's why we don't want to talk about it? It's not that important? Are you even their legitimate child? You got pink hair like the dad, I can understand that, but you've got no features from your mother whatsoever. Then again, you're 9 years old, so it's hard to tell those kind of features. Hair's pretty simple. It's pink, he's pink, you're pink, they're all pink. Look at all this pink. This whole place looks pink. Even though it's supposed to be white, the background looks pink just because I'm looking at pink words. No, the words are white, but you know what I mean. Everything else is pink. You should try to remember some of us filming to do later today. Ha! Ha! Look, even she's breathing out the food. That is horrendous. I don't want to turn up with cup of tea all over my new dress. It cost me a bit, you know, that old nag, Sautao, Japanese words. I'll never be able to pronounce so many of these names. It's always been a problem of mine to pronounce them without practicing them. So it's hard to do a reading here. I would Saito. I want to say Saito. But that's not. I know Saito. I voice Saito. Would have my head if I dared arrive looking less than perfect. I feel like I've seen that dress on someone before. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I do know how hard you've been working and doesn't want to make things difficult for you. Oh no, you're my paycheck. Thank you. See to it that you don't, dear. So, did you read anything interesting in the paper? Oh, are you in the paper, Dad? Nothing terribly exciting. Some small publishing company around here went bust, but that's no concern to me. Except when your husband invested your entire life savings into it. I'd advise against going on walks in the forest during the evenings, though, dear. And why is that? Don't you remember what happened when all the people in the advertising company were laid off? Businessmen can be awfully melodramatic. What the hell? You got a 9-year-old, a mom that's like in stars, a dad that is a feminist cook with aprons everywhere, and now we're talking about businessmen who commit suicide in a forest. You have officially piqued my interest. I don't know where this title could go. I'm glad I bought it. I got no idea where it could go, and I'm gonna love to see it. All right, let's see here. Don't talk about things like that in front of Ray. You'll upset her and the audience watching. I think Ray's old enough to understand the finite nature of human life by now. We all must shuffle off this mortal coil eventually. Well, then don't fucking worry about yours. So damn prissy with your nails and stuff and your dress. Well, if you know you're gonna die soon, you don't need to be so, all up in yourself. Maybe so, but we don't need to be reminded when we're eating. That's the one thing I have in life. Perhaps not. You're right. I've been working on this hospital drama for too long. There's so many dying teenage girls in one handle. She's not even a teenager! Oh, God. Now we're talking about dying teenagers on our TV show. And speaking of work, I must be off now. I don't want to be late. Mom takes one last sip of her tea, then sets the cup down on the table and started and took her to bed. And then the Grinch said, "Somebody's sleeping in my bed." Yeah, we're getting Grinch mixed up with more Goldilocks. And the life of an actress must be pretty hectic. She's always in a hurry. She keeps tapping her fingernails against the tabletop, even when reading the newspaper, as though desperate to be on the move. Oh, God. Okay, have a good day, Yuki. Take care of yourself. I will, dear. Mom. Floating heart thing. Oh, yes, because we can't read it there. We gotta see it iconized with a floating, popping heart in her face. Mom blows a kiss to Dad, then passes by a chair for a few moments. Well, we talked about dying businessmen. Why can't you just show the guys making out? I mean, we're gonna turn this into a pretty high-rated novel of sorts at some point with all the explicit material you're gonna have in this. It's I don't know. Ray, did I read something in the paper I thought you might like to hear? Oh, what is it? What is it, Mom? What's in the paper that I want to know about? It said this week should be particularly eventful for Virgos. Apparently, you will encounter new friends, have many new experiences, and face a series of great challenges. Doesn't that sound exciting? Oh, great! Thanks for the horoscope, Mom. I didn't need the foreshadowing or nothing. I guess. Oh, that's right. I'm a witch! Zap! You're gonna have some demon friends. She's gonna actually summon the demon girl, I'm sure. Well, I suppose it would be if horoscopes were any accurate measure of the world around us. They're always so vague and unfixed. Only superstitious fools set much store in them. Set much store. Set store. But you read them in the newspaper every week. I thought they're in the newspaper every day. That's because they're romantic, I suppose. Even though I don't believe in them, it's nice to imagine that maybe, just maybe, the stars can determine our fates and tell me that I'm supposed to leave this pink-haired fuzzball of a husband for my hunky man actor. I don't get it. Oh, it's fine. You don't need to get it. I'm just being silly. Look at me wink. That means I'm being silly right now. I'm being very silly. Well, I'm glad you had to say that, Mom winks. I'm seeing it right here. Gotta learn the difference when it comes to a visual novel. When it's a regular novel, fine, you gotta say Mom winks, otherwise I have no freaking clue what's going on. Here, I just said the chick winked. I saw her wink. I don't need to be told she winked. I bet all the boys in my class would love it if she winked like that at them. Oh my god! Now we got MILFs! Oh, John! Okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god. The kids have crushes on her. The teachers have crushes on her. This could make for one... If this was 18 plus, I swear this could make for one really messed up title. And again, I'm not even like 10 minutes in, really, in terms of content. Well, if those horoscopes are accurate, you might be in for quite an interesting week. Does this event take place over the course of 1 week? Is that it? Is that why we say Monday? Monday, day 1 or something like that? It's just going to take place then? Mom exits the kitchen with a small laugh. She waves at us over her shoulder, but doesn't turn around. She's far too cold for that. Okay, see, now that's proper use of words. She's off screen. I have no idea what the hell she's doing. I know Dad certainly thinks so. Oh, look! There's hearts in his eyes now! There's heart. We not only got hearts there, and what is he gonna do, blow? Because even after all these years, Yuki is still so mysterious. She's so cool. Wow, dude. Wow. Fawning how cool she is. Oh god, I'm so cool. And look at the hearts in my eyes and dancing in front of my face! See, I told you so. Unlike Mom, Dad's really predictable. I can always preempt what he's going to say. We zoom in on her. I rise from my seat and walk over to the fridge. I feel like having a glass of milk. Even though it doesn't go well with miso soup, milk is nice and refreshing, and it helps the bones get strong. Yes, it's a PSA! Drink your milk, kids, otherwise you won't end up like the 9-year-old. And yet, here's the demon. The demon's gonna pop out of the milk. The milk that should be there is not. It vanished. We can't have drunk it that quickly. That quickly. Nice italicizing there, Bubs. That quickly. There's a full carton of it only a few days ago. There's 3 people in your house and a carton of milk. I go through a gallon of milk myself in the matter of 4 days. So a few days ago, you 3 people can't go through a carton with your cooking mama dad? Was this the work of a thief? A poltergeist? Or else? Dad, were you giving our milk away to the neighborhood cats again? Oh my gosh, that's just even worse. That's worse than a poltergeist. Giving milk away to cats! Oh, you caught me. Ha 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 ha. Oh, totally predictable, like I said. I'm sorry, Ray. I'll buy some milk from the store later, if that'll make it up for you. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll get some myself on the way back from school. But you want the milk now! Not back from school. Maybe I don't feel like milk when I'm done with school. But since I'm the one who gave the milk all away, I should be the one to go buy it, shouldn't I? Yes, see, bad me, bad dad, bad dad. I should go buy the milk. I already said it's fine. I meant to buy some things from the convenience store anyway, so I'll just give you an extra excuse to finally do it. 9-year-olds and they're buying stuff from convenience stores. I see how clever and how smart these 9-year-olds are. Not really. Anyways, I'm heading out now. I'm gonna give her like a can't think like voice. Look at that. Anyways, I'm out. Look at that. This Monday morning really is the same as the last Monday morning, and the one before that, and the one before that, and the one before that, and the one before that. Geez, someone wanted their word count up. Nothing out of the ordinary has happened, and it probably will stay that way. I think it's pretty obvious something's going to happen at this point. Horoscopes, what a bunch of load of nonsense. Ding dong. Look at all the English words written on the chalkboard. Wait a minute. There is a face on that chalkboard. There is a face. You look at this. These are eyes. Here's a mouth. It looks like Putt Putt the car or something like that. You know, there's two eyes. There's a mouth. There's some wheels. There's a thingy on the top of the head, I guess. But that's what I see. And English words. I think that says John. They are. Are they going contractions in English class today? Because school is super damn dull. Okay, just as always. I try to focus, but it's a sunny day and the characters in my textbook start blurring together. I rub my eyes with the back of my arm, but it makes no difference. What is wrong with me today? Window seats like mine are regarded with great jealousy by my fellow classmates, but I hate sitting here. Well, you're supposed to sit there. You're a main protagonist. In any sort of Japanese title, you have to sit next to the window. These seats are good if you want to waste your time and education staring into the sky trying to look mysterious, but they're not so good if you actually want to take notes. So it's a boring, dull school day, and you actually want to take notes? What kind of person are you? Are you a mess-around kind of laxy-daisy student? Or are you this bookworm? Give her some glasses at that point. It's lunchtime. I end up sitting alone as per usual. Now she's the bookworm, kind of plays around, doesn't do anything laxy, loosey-daisy, nonsensical person who eats alone and has no friends. Make up your mind! The room fills with chatter, but I don't say a word. My lips remained clamped together. I only open them so I can eat my lunch. It's not like I'm lonely or anything, though, so please don't misunderstand. I'm not being bullied either. I could go and talk to people if I wanted to. I just don't... I like being on my own. Give her a red suit, give her some katanas, and call her Deadpool, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking the fourth wall as much as she can. My mother's pretty famous. Oh, you didn't already say that, did you? She must be pretty darn famous to say it this many times. So I get asked questions about her a lot. It's always, your mother's so pretty. Could your mother introduce me to your mother, Ray? Just, how rich is your mother anyways? How are you today? Could you help me with some homework? Did you catch that TV show that was on yesterday evening, right? Well, that's never anything she gets asked, so I don't really see why that's important, listing everything off. Nobody asks me about me. That's all you had to say. You didn't need to have that whole phrase there about all these random questions that nobody asks you. That's probably because they're not interested in me. I learned that a long time ago. They don't want me. My horoscope this morning might have said something about making new friends, but I don't want any friends. New or old. Again, italicizing. Does that put the emphasis on old? Are we going to find some old friends here? In all honesty, I can't stand other people. And yet, I'm going to have a Yuri relationship as a 9-year-old with a demon child. Oh, look, it's my bedroom. This is what she wears to bed. I think they should be finished by now. Well, at least her clock has hands, and it has a purple llama and a pink llama. Maybe they're alpacas. Somebody's got a fascination with alpacas. Let's see here. I put my pen down and get to my feet stretching. Yeah. The bones in my arms click alarmingly. I wonder if I should take this as a sign. Maybe I should drink more milk. Oh, good. The milk. It's an important plot point. Well, it's not my fault. I Can you please put the space next to the italicized words here, people? Please give me a little bit more of an emphasis to it. I try to drink my milk, but somebody keeps getting in the way. Does Dad care about the homeless cats that stalk our streets more than he cares about me, his only daughter? Wah! I want my milk! Wah! Now she's a baby! So we're 9 years old, now we're babies! Well, I bought some milk on the way home from school, so I guess I can have a glass now. That wasn't the only thing I bought either. I picked up some butter, some cocoa powder, and some eggs. Butter, cocoa powder, eggs. What are you making, a Rocky Balboa chocolate shake? Most people don't know this. I don't have anybody to tell. Thanks for the emphasis again. But I really like baking. It's a hobby I picked up from my dad since he's always in the kitchen. Oh, flashback. Thank you. I didn't go to kindergarten when I was a kid. I stayed at home with Dad and he looked after me. I was too small to see over the tops of the kitchen counters back then, so Dad got me a stool to stand on. I didn't need that stool anymore, but I think we still have it lying around the house here somewhere. Yeah. Nice house. Dad isn't the most reliable of people, but he's a good teacher for so many questions regarding safety of giving a 4-year-old girl a sharp knife. Who the fuck in their right mind is giving a 4-freaking-year-old girl a sharp knife? Stab! Or letting her stir the soup over the oven. But Dad kept a careful eye on me and never cut or burnt myself, even once! So when I grow up to be that sociopathic killer, I'm not gonna hurt myself. He taught me a lot of useful things, like how to peel potatoes, how to cut onions without crying, and how to tell when chicken is cooked all the way through. Yep, that's it. Best skills you could learn in life. How to teach a 9-year-old how to cook a chicken and make sure it's cooked all the way through. I'm definitely letting that 9-year-old near my stove. Baking was always my favorite, though. I like sprinkling flour over the worktop, imagining that the kitchen had been caught in a snowstorm, and rubbing dough with the wooden pin. I especially liked cutting out shapes of the dough with all the different cookie cutters Dad had stashed away, squirrel-like, in the kitchen cupboards. Okay, Mr. Squirrel Dad. Can I have Squirrel Girl? She'd be more interesting right now. It used to feel so rewarding when the cookies or pies or pastries, cookies and pies and pastries, oh my, Dad and I made came out of the oven, piping hot, ready to be eaten. I still enjoy baking now. That's what I was doing earlier, before I had to start on my homework. With her little easy bake oven. I saw these cute cookies on a TV show that looked like little chessboards, set with alternate black and white squares. As soon as I saw them, I knew I had to make them. The sweet smell of warm dough that drifts from the downstairs is delicious. It's almost like calling out to me. I hummed to myself in a higher pitch than usual as I head downstairs. I wonder what I should eat my cookies with. Oh my god, look at those cookies. Oh my god, achievement unlocked! Cookies! I got cookie achievements! Yeah! Milk is always a good choice. Warm cookies fresh out of the oven, so hot they could scald the fingertips. Or even more delicious when paired with a cool, refreshing milk. Oh god, this milk. Ah, but maybe I could try coffee instead. The bitterness of the coffee beans mixed with the sweetness of the cookies as they crumble into your mouth would create a good contrast. She's a frickin' food critic now. 9-year-old food critics, okay. Hot chocolate might be nice too. Hot chocolate with whipped cream on top when combined with cookies gives two similarly yet subtle, different sweet flavors. Man, she is freaking excited on these cookies. There's so many options, it's hard to pick just one. But when I open the kitchen door, it's the demon, it's the demon, it's the demon! We finally got to something useful here. I see something or someone, rather, who definitely shouldn't be there. No, it shouldn't be there. It's a girl. She looks about my age, maybe slightly younger. Oh my god, now the demon's 8 years old. The demon's younger. Her hair is short and blonde, curling around her face like a halo. I don't think ever seen anybody with such pretty hair before in my life. Her hair isn't the only unusual thing about her, though. Far from it. Is it just my imagination, or does she have some curly horns, like a ram's, protruding from the top of her head, and just there peeking out from the bottom of her shirt? Her shirt? Is she wearing a shirt? Is she wearing a dress? Is that a tail? Italicized? Nom, 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 nom. Ruby food is really delicious. Yum, 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 yum. I look at the oven. The door is wide open, and the tray of cookies that should be baking inside it are not there. It are not there. This is what novels are made legend on. She baking inside it are not there. This is the stuff of legends, folks. Somebody must have stolen my cookies, and it doesn't take me very long to deduce who that somebody must be that stole my cookies from the oven. Hey, who are you? What do you think you're doing in my house? The girl blinks, turning her head. Her eyes are bright red, like precious jewels. Her eyelashes, however, are so pale they're almost white. If those eyelashes weren't there to offset her burning irises, I might be frozen to the spot, or turned to stone, like in a legend of Medusa. Yes, because Medusa had curly ram horn hair. The girl crunches the last cookie. My cookie! Wow, this person really does a lot of step-asides and goes like, oh, she crunches the last cookie. Oh, did I mention that those were my cookies? Beneath her teeth and swallows. Then she gets to her feet and stabs an accusatory finger in my direction. That is not a shirt. That is a freaking dress. That is an 8-year-old's nightgown with breasts. Okay, you tell me this. How often do you have this appearance on an 8-year-old? Okay, is a dress supposed to be made that way then, where it does emphasize the location of where breasts would be? Furthermore, do you notice the design of this? This is one of the weirdest designs right now. If you actually look at each area for a breast, it actually looks like there is a picture of cleavage in these cups. No, that's cleavage. That's cleavage. It's cleavage everywhere. I don't even know if you guys can see my mouse pointer right now, because I forgot if I turned that on or not. But if you do, well, great. What are you doing here? And her hair turned white, and her ram pink horns are now very standout. Why is she talking like I'm the one who broke into her house? Doesn't she have any decency? Judging by her ridiculous outfit, maybe not. What do you mean? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? This is gonna be worse than dots. I have a despicable taste for dots. I'm gonna hate italicized letters and words even more. I came here on an important mission. Oh, a mission? To eat the cookies I just made? No, that was just collateral damages. What are you talking about? I'm saying we're very, very lucky. Ahem. The girl smiles and puffs out her non-existent chest. My name is Alicia Diva Iblis, and I am a demon from the deepest, darkest depths of hell! Now that's where you should have had some emphasized italics there. Hell! That is a big word. I was sent here to reap your soul. Silence descends. I stare at her. She stares back. Of all the ridiculous things I certainly didn't expect. That's my soul? That's right. However, since I'm a nice demon, I'll give you another chance to redeem yourself. Make me more cookies. I'll stay with you for a week. If you can make me something nice to eat every single day, then I'll let you live. Feed me or I'll reap your soul. How does that sound? Again, this was supposed to be nice and simple and cute. We got businessmen hanging themselves, teachers and students hitting on somebody's mother who's a 9-year-old, her father having an obsessive-compulsive disorder with her and cats, and now we got reaping little lolly demons with breasts on breasts trying to reap our souls. Okay. I am completely amused right now. If she's seriously asking me that, she's asking me what I think? What on earth are you talking? Oh my god, there's a choice in this game! There is a freaking choice! I didn't expect that! And look, it's the most useless choices you can ever think of. What on earth are you talking about? So either we're confused, or I unquestionably accept everything. Either I don't know what the hell's going on, or I just say, screw it, whatever, let's go with the story. And of course, for those who are in the live stream, they get to choose. So let's see here. What we got on this chat thing? A couple of people saying choice number 2. We got 1 for 1. A few more 2s. What else we got here? Anybody else today? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Get more people in the chat, guys. This is the first live stream here. This is time to make it happen. I unquestionably accept everything. Let's go with that. Oh, all right, you're a demon. I get it. That makes complete sense. I know, right? Of course it does, it doesn't, you idiot. Ow! What, so, again, the choices don't matter? I didn't accept her story anyways? What was that for? You didn't need to flick me. I am perfectly within my rights to flick you. You just broke into my house, and now you're telling me you're a demon. What did you think was going to do? I was going to do. That's just me misreading. If anything, I'm being too lenient with her. I should probably call the police. I should have known this would be difficult. You humans are all blockheads. You're unable to see the truth even when it's staring right at you. That's what Mom and Dad say anyway. What truth? Oh, now we're emphasizing things by putting apostrophes around them. What truth is she talking about? I see no truth other than the fact that this girl is breaking the law. If you don't make me lots of delicious food, I will reap your soul. I'm not kidding around. I'm being serious. Is my soul so cheap it's only worth a few cookies? Yes. Yes, it is. Granted, they were pretty nice cookies. Oh my god, more inner monologue. At least I assumed they were nice. I didn't get to eat any of them. I mean, they could be nice, they could have been bad. I don't know. I didn't get to eat any of my cookies. But still. I like to think that genuine human soul carries a higher price than that on the black market. Otherwise, I might start questioning the worth of my own life. Oh, no, of course not. Human souls are perfect little precious thingies. That's why I'm asking you to let me stay here. If you don't want me to steal your soul, then you should try to make lots of delicious food to balance out the books. You say that, but I think you're just being greedy. Maybe. We can't get all we want in life unless we ask for it. That's what Lucrezia always says. I don't know who this Lucrezia person is, but I don't ask. I have another thing on my mind. Is it supposed to be Lucifer? We can't say Lucifer, but we can say Lucrezia? I don't know. Freaking no demon things. Oh, look, a choice. Really? I can understand. I like titles with a lot of choices in them, but not when they're like right off the bat. Especially when they're essentially just rehashes the last choice. Didn't I just say I agreed to everything? And now I gotta agree to Lucia's demands again? I mean, if I say refuse, do I just counteract the last choice I made? I have a delicate body. Oh, good chats. We must have Yuri. We must obey. Alright, well, let's see what we got. I look Lucia up and down, frowning. What can I say to her? I don't know if this is a prank or not, but she seems awfully committed. Moreover, she doesn't have those... She does! She does have those horns and tails. There's a chance they could be fake, but... A sudden shiver shakes down my spine. There's something strange about this girl's tail. Stranger than the fact that she has a tail to begin with. It's moving! It isn't sitting there static like a piece of plastic or cheap prop in an elementary school play. It's moving! Oh my god, I wrote this line. I don't see the tail moving. The tail that peeks out from the back of her shirt. Again, it's a shirt. Is it a shirt or a freaking skirt? It looks like she's got, can I do this? Can I hit that? No, that just takes me to the save feature if I hit right click. Normally, if you right click, it moves the text box away so I can see the rest of the image. But it looks like she's wearing pantyhose. And leggings, stockings here. That's a lot for an 8-year-old demon. Let's see. Something warm and fleshy with bones and muscles. As much as I want to, I can't believe that this is just a prank. This girl, she really is a demon. A real demon! Alright, Licia. I suppose I'll listen to what you have to say for now. Yay! Does that mean you're going to make me lots of delicious food? Are you going to make me delicious food right now? No, there's still one hurdle you must overcome if you want to be welcomed into my family. A hurdle? That's right, and it could be the biggest challenge you've ever had to face in your demonic little life. This Licia girl might have met any manner of horrible ghouls and goblins and falling angels in her time, but I doubt she'll ever have to face a being quite as cynical, quite as sarcastic, and quite as terrifying as my mother! I called it. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Look at that regular Shirley Temple. Are we getting sued for that now? Now, the drink doesn't get sued for it, so I guess you can say Shirley Temple with curly-haired girls. Then again, maybe not. Her eyes are so big and her hair is so soft, it's just like a little doll. I want to hug it! What did you say your name was, dear? Alicia? That's right, my name's Licia Dia Ivlis. That's a pretty name. It must be foreign. Where do you come from, dear? I come from Scandinavia. I come from hell, of course. Hell? Is that in Norway? Yes, hell is in Norway. So when we all die and go to hell, we're going to Norway, people. Woohoo! I better set up a nice place there. Put my retirement fund in that direction. I think so. I've never been very good with geography. She looks Slavic. Although, doesn't she? I must say, I'm impressed. Your Japanese is perfect. My English is perfect. That's what I'm reading this in. Thank you. I've been studying. And why did you want to come to Japan? Because I want to eat lots of ribriaso. What? That's not even qualified as a joke. You're going to at first start by saying, I want to eat the food. Then, make it actually sound like a legit, hey, I'm here. But then you're just going to totally change directions and go like, oh yeah, it's riso. Yeah, I'm here to reap it. You young girls and your imagination. I was always playing fantasy games when I was little too, pretending I could use magic and whatnot. I don't remember reaping any souls though. That's because you didn't have a death note. Just men's hearts, right, Yuki? Oh, so precious. You know it! So, Alicia, are you going to be staying here long? Is this part of some culture exchange program? Aren't you listening? There's no culture exchange program! She's a freaking demon, for crying out loud! Don't be silly, Ray. She might be from Norway. That doesn't make her a demon. I beg to differ. If they come from hell and Norway is in hell, therefore they are a demon. That's right, calling this young girl a demon just because her culture is a bit different from our own is too cruel. You didn't have to, you weren't raised to be so unaccepting. Wow. Wow. But she has horns and a tail! How do you explain that? Biological defect. My mother was a cat, and my father was a ram, and my aunt was a half-human hybrid of the two. And therefore, somehow, you fucked down the line, and that's what you got. Oh, it must be a fashion trend. I've seen stranger things in magazines. I think those horns are really cute. They go so nice with your outfit, Licia. Thank you very much. And she's polite, too. What a perfect little lady. Oh my god, it's a perfect lady. She really was perfect. She wouldn't have threatened to steal my soul. But I think I'm fighting a losing battle here. For whatever reason, my parents seem fully dedicated to being as dense as possible. Like all good protagonistic parents, right? Right? I mean, if we had actual parents that gave a damn, we wouldn't have To Love Ru. I would have expected this kind of behavior from Dad, but Mom? Maybe she's just excited because she just likes cute girls. She's really into idol groups, especially those associated with Welcome Project. Is that a real thing? I don't know. If that's a real thing, then so help me, more references. She says it's because she wants to keep track of all her opponents in the showbiz industry, but I have my doubts. And if it's not a real thing, I don't care! I didn't know your mother. I didn't know her name before you even said it, so why do you have to say, oh, you've probably heard of her? Now I gotta hear this Welcome Project thing that I probably have never heard of either. It would have been nice if you had just told us that you had a friend from Norway was coming to stay with us, though. She must seem so slovenly greeting her like this. We're Slavs. We're Slavs. She wasn't even prepared a futon for her. Yes, we must prepare a futon. That's because I didn't know she was coming here either. Well, no matter what's done is done. We'd love it if you could stay with us, Licia. It would be our pleasure. I'm so happy! Yeah! Now give me food! And just like that, Licia Dia Iblis, a demon who wants to reap my soul, is invited to live in my house! Chapter 1. How many outfits does this chick have? What is with this ice cream sundae top? And the golfing pants. Okay. Wait, what's that? It's my stuffed alpaca. It is an alpaca and she named it Gil! Which one's the Gil? The purple one or the pink one? I know stuffed animals are a little childish, but I can't get rid of them. They were some of my best and only friends a few years ago, and throwing them out would be so far too sad. I thought you just said you didn't have any friends now, so they're still your friends. Oh, I see. Who's this? It's my other stuff. Oh my god, they actually addressed the two alpacas in the background. And named him. His name is Koto. Okay. I see. Koto and Gil, huh? Gil looks kind of grumpy, don't you think? They have the exact same expression. No, Gil's the one who's smiling. Koto is the grumpy one, and you'll be grumpy too if you killed your own father. The alpacas killed their father! Oh my god. What? How many directions is this going to take? Killed his father? Oh my gosh! That's a long story. Spent a lot of time playing with those alpacas, so they have a long, sprawling backstories that couldn't be explained without a full-length visual now. Oh my god, they're addressing and breaking more fourth walls. 2 animated spin-offs, several movies, and a slew of manga and light novels. I swear, if I see the alpaca visual novel made by the same company, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. Oh god. And what's that, Ray? A clock? Hey, she has a clock with hands. That's something more than, something more than our uncle from Snow Sakura could say. That's right, it's dead though! So it doesn't move. I need to buy some new batteries. And I don't plan on doing that anytime soon. The clock was a present from Dad, but it ticks way too loud. It's impossible to get to sleep with that thing turned on. And what about these books here? The ones on the top shelf are my English textbooks. The bottom ones are novels. Are we going to address everything in the room? Are we going to address the Sakura tree painted on her wall? Are we going to address the poster she's got hanging up? Licia picks up one of my books without asking, begins to flip through it. I think about scolding her, but I'm barely able to open my mouth when... Wow, can you read all this? This writing is so tiny and there aren't even any pictures. Please, I'm 9 years old. I don't need pictures to keep my mind engaged. Gosh. There's actually already a game in which you date an alpaca. I'm trying to remember the formal name of it, but I think at least says it was My Girlfriend Has Become an Alpaca. You have to check that out on the visual novel database. It's been a while for me. But I think there was like a sequel to it as well, where your girlfriend turns into a freaking alpaca and you date her. But it looks so dull. I'm getting tired just skimming through it. Then put it back and didn't say anything you could rifle through my things, did I? I suppose not. Licia giggles and slots my book back into the shelf. Irritatingly, she doesn't put it back in the correct place. I'm going to need to sort that out at some point. Maybe when she goes to have her bath. Maybe the demon doesn't bathe! You ever think of that? Having Licia in my room, prodding and poking at every single little thing, is an odd experience. I've never had friends stay over before, mostly because I've never had any friends, and I'm not used to it. You've already told me how much you don't have friends. Please don't bring me down to how hard your life is right now. I don't like it when Mom or Dad come into my room, let alone a complete stranger. Well, so long as Licia doesn't search under my bed. Oh my god, what the hell does she have under her bed? What does the 9-year-old have under her bed? Oh my god. Oh my god. I could cope with at least this many unwanted intrusions. What the heck is under the 9-year-old's bed? Someone please tell me that. You know, I only really read manga. I like manga a lot. You do you? Yes, I like romance stories, especially ones with lots of roses and sparkles, like this one sure is gonna have. I didn't realize manga was so popular in hell. Especially not girly romance manga. Slash, don't even read those books kind of stories. Is that slash a mistake, or do you think that slash is supposed to be there? Is that a coding mistake that somebody forgot? When I'm sure this was programmed in Ren'Py. I mean, it's kind of similar structure-wise. I'm sure Ren'Py is the engine that was used. I knew manga's been getting more and more popular lately, but I didn't realize the market was that lucrative. Well, I didn't know it's popular in hell in general, but Mom also likes those kind of stories. We have a huge bookcase at home filled with volumes of Silky Mommy and Violet of Versailles. Oh god, those do not sound like wholesome titles. Mother likes that kind of thing? Yeah, she loves Japanese culture. We even have a bonsai tree in our garden. Pause. It keeps dying, though, since the air in hell is filled with sulfur. Does your mother also wear kimonos around the house and put chopsticks in her hair? She isn't really a kimono kind of person. At least that's something. She prefers to dress up as cute characters from anime and manga. So she likes to cosplay? Cosplaying Demon Mama? That should be a title in and of itself. We'll call it, instead of Cosplay Alien or Cosplay Fetish Academy, Cosplay Demon Mama. The sequel to the sequel. It's even worse than I thought. Japanophilia is a scary thing. It hasn't just reached the Western world, it's also managed to pollute hell itself. Now that is an insult, Japanophilia. It is not a real thing! Meanwhile, here I am with my pillow. Hello, Nia. Why must I, a cute and innocent, she is really full of herself, a cute and innocent girl of only 9 years, live in such a corrupt world? Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, what do you have under your bed, you corrupt lady? So is that why you can speak Japanese? That's right, Mom insisted. She said all of her daughters had to learn the language. I grew up watching anime and reading manga. Did I just mispronounce anime? Anime? I suppose that answers one question then. And I was beginning to wonder whether conveniently Japanese was the most common language amongst the DNAs of hell. So everybody in hell speaks Japanese. Makes perfect sense. Now I know Licia, and by extension her family, must be a special case. What language do you usually speak in hell, then? English, of course! Oh, yes, because all English people speak hell! Or live in hell. Oh, this is as demonized of the Western market as I ever saw it. Of course. If you're in the business of ferrying souls, it makes sense that you'd speak one of the most common languages on Earth. Oh, okay, so they actually gave it a legit reason for it to be English. Okay. Anyways, don't you think you should be going for a bath now? It's getting late. Watch it, she doesn't take baths. I don't want to put my bookshelf in order. I know the book still isn't in the right place and it's bothering me. Maybe she licks herself clean like a cat. I told you, she's an offspring of some sort of cat demon spawn. Sure, I'm used to washing in sulfur, so having a bath in a human house sounds like fun. Far be it for me to judge, but bathing in sulfurous water doesn't sound appealing at all. In fact, it sounds downright dangerous. but it gives you such lovely skin. Can't you see? She's got lovely skin. Are you going to come too, right? No, this is supposed to be wholesome family, non-18 plus stuff. Now we're going to have 8, 9-year-olds in baths. Oh my god. I will when you're finished up. But I thought all Japanese people bathe together. It's what Mom said. You have all those hot springs, right? Like the ones in hell, but with less brimstone. People might bathe together in hot springs, but there isn't a hot spring in my house. We just have a plain, ordinary Western bathtub. But it's big enough to share, right? This chick, she's literally trying to draw me in to the bath with her. If it is big enough to share, I don't want to. Sorry to break it to you, but I don't feel comfortable bathing with somebody I've only known for a few hours. But if we get to know her for a few days, now we can bathe with her. Okay. Oh, God. But, like bathing with other people, I always do that at home. Because you're with your family at home. I used to bathe with my parents too, but oh god. We got the dad that just ruffles her freaking hair, and now she's bathing with her parents. I'm hardly going to break with tradition and bathe with you. Are you sure about that? Oh my god, there's a choice! Oh my god, there's a choice! There's a choice! There's a choice! What are the choices? I'm very sure I don't want to bathe with you. There are no two ways about it. This isn't that kind of story. They all say no! What is the point of this choice? What the hell is the point of this choice? Somebody tell me, right? What the hell? What the hell is the point of this choice? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, obviously they're sticking away from the 18 plus material. But please, to good god, I don't need 3 choices slapping me. I'm very sure I don't want to bathe with you. Slap. And there's no two ways about it. Slap. This isn't that kind of story. Slap. You're just slapping me all over the place. Oh god. You might ruin the Yuri thing by saying it's not Yuri. Oh. We all need an adult. Oh my god. I'm gonna make the choice here. Instead of you guys, I'm making the choice here. Oh god. There's probably gonna be an 18 plus patch that they sold the title for less than $10. There's probably gonna be some crazy 18 plus patch or something like that they're gonna sell for $100. This is gonna be like DLC content. Oh god. Oh god, I'm very sure. I don't even need to think about it. I'm not going to bathe with you. Why is Licia being so insistent anyways? I hardly even know the chick. If she weren't so innocently clueless, I probably would sue her for sexual harassment. I'll sue us all! But I'm not used to bathing by myself. I always do it with my sisters. I'll be lonely in the tub on my own. Oh my god, she is really going at it. Tough, you have to make do with the best you can. Boo! Well, it probably wouldn't be that nice bathing with you anyways. God, now they're gonna get in a bitch fight over bathing together. They do! What do you mean? And what do you mean by that? You don't want to bathe with me? I'll show you. We're gonna bathe with her, guys. We're gonna bathe with her. This is it. She's going to go like a wascooey wabbit on us and go, is to, are not, is to, are not, are to, is not. Oh, yes, this is it. My big sisters are all really nice and soft and cushiony. In comparison, you're all kind of not. What are you expecting? I'm only 9 years old. If you want to play with somebody cushiony, why don't you go and pester my mom? Oh no! The mother's here! Did somebody say my name? Yes, her name is Mom. Mom, what are you doing here? Just passing through. She laughs every moment. But it's not like you to just appear out of nowhere. Does my mother know magic? If that weren't so ridiculous, I'd almost be tempted to believe it! Isn't it about time you take a bath, Reed? You see it? She's gonna make us take a bath together! This is outrageous! That's right, I want to take a bath, but Ray's being mean. She won't bathe with me, even though I asked nicely, and I don't like being in the bath all on my own. My, that truly is terrible! How could you be so cold, Ray? Go bathe with the demon hellspawn! I'm not being cold, I'm just being practical. Unfortunately, slash... Oh, that's not a slash, that's an italicized I! Oh my god! The freaking italicized eyes look like slashes! I finally realized that now. Fortunately, I have no qualms about sharing my bath, especially not with a cute girl like you. Oh my god, we're gonna go in the bath with the mom! Are we gonna follow her? No, because see, we're through the eyes of Ray, so we're not gonna do that. Really? Can I go bathe with you? Of course, bathing together is the best way to bond. I'm not sure about that. So at the end of the day, if we get the Yuri ending, we are gonna bathe with her because it's bonding. Shut up, Link. Notice eyes. Yay, thank you, Miss Yukini. Oh, it's not a problem at all, sweetheart. I don't like the sound of that. Did she say it just like that, too? The same way I giggled? I don't like the way she put it in quotations, kinda. I don't like the sound of that. With the star. I don't like it at all. Alicia lies on my bedroom floor, curled up on the futon Dad prepared for her. Mom didn't do a thing, of course. She never does any chores around the house, and asking her to do something would be like asking the world to stop turning. Completely pointless. She only got one outfit? She just bathed with the sexy mom lady. Oh, I can't believe it. I finally got to go on a trip away from home. I'm so excited. Huh? I'm exhausted, given the events of today, but Alicia's comment catches my attention. Does that mean you've never left home before? Nope, I haven't. This is the first time, and you're my first soul I get to collect. And don't your parents mind? They're not worried about you, are they? They won't come to my house looking for you. They damned me and my family for hell for abducting their darling daughter, will they? The very last thing I want is for Satan and the illustrious bride of Satan, no doubt cosplaying as a Japanese high school girl, to turn up at my doorstep. Just what would the neighbors say? Oh my gosh, what would the neighbors say? No, they won't. I told them I was going away for a while, so they shouldn't worry. I planned the trip lots and lots, and my sister helped me too. But they'll probably worry a bit because Dad's very overprotective, and I'm the youngest in the family. But it's fine. If I get homesick, I can just pop open a portal to hell and go back anytime I want. Oh, a portal to hell. That sounds good. How nice. My life in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. A portal to hell. Oh my, that sounds nice. Really? Bam! Of course not. I don't want any opening of portals to hell inside my house. All kinds of weird stuff will go crawling out. Oh, you're right. I didn't think of that. That can happen sometimes. Well, it's no big deal. Just have to go into the forest and open up the portal in there. It doesn't matter if a few birds or trees get incinerated in the process, does it? It's incinerated. Just what kind of evil magic rests in her body? Do I even want to know? Do whatever you want, just don't do it around other people. You could hurt them. Aye aye, Captain! A small silence descends upon us, but I still can't relax. Everything about Lisia's existence invites questions, and I'm starting to get a headache. And how do you open this illustrious portal back to hell anyways? You don't need to murder any chickens and paint weird symbols on the ground in blood, do you? To be honestly, not entirely sure. What do you mean, not entirely sure? I've never done it before, so I don't know. But you do know how to make those portal thingies. How the hell did you get out of hell in the first place? Oh, my biggest big sister helped me. She's really smart. Jesus. My palm collides against my forehead with a dull thud. I think I lost a few brain cells there. I don't want to be rude or anything, but I get the feeling you're not very good at forward thinking. You might have a point, but I put a lot of thought into this trip, though. Really? Yeah, I heard the food in Japan's really good. You have all kinds of interesting dishes like sushi and ramen and beef bowls and dango, and these really cute fish-shaped pancakes stuffed with sweet red bean paste. The ones that Yami eats all the time from To Love Ru. More To Love Ru! Don't you mean taiyaki? yucky. Isn't that what I said? No, it isn't. And then there's lots and lots of things I want to do in Japan, too. I want to see the falling cherry blossoms. I want to see some real maids roaming free in the... Real maids roaming free. Oh. And I want to see a schoolgirl running into her one true love with a piece of toast in her mouth going, Kya! You can't believe everything you see in anime, you know. And that's this... What about this maids roaming free? They're not cattle. Maids have thoughts and feelings, too. No, they don't! Have you seen any anime? And I really want to go to a festival and see some fireworks and eat candy floss and mochi and dango and yakisoba and tokiyaki and corn cobs and sari and chocolate-coated bananas. Oh, God, please do not show me an image of the 8-year-old demon girl eating a chocolate-coated banana. I have too much memories of Kiss X Sis in my mind right now. You'll get sick if you eat all that. I don't think there are any festivals going around here anyway. I pause. Wait, I think there is a festival happening in a local shrine tomorrow evening. Perfect timing! I know. I glare at Licia. This timing seems a little too perfect. How did you know? I already told you I planned this trip very carefully with my big sister. Fia looked at all this stuff up for me on the internet. Well, at least they have the internet in hell, ladies and gentlemen! So all those people who hang out on 4chan can be the happiest damn thing on earth right now. You can use the internet in hell, too. Yep. Isn't that convenient? The internet's so great. So let me get this straight. This demon girl decided to invade my home, disrupt my everyday life because of some wildly inaccurate anime cliches and the food. Is that it? I don't know if I believe in God or not, but if I did, I have no doubt he'd be laughing at me right now. I am the god of your world, my young strawberry girl. Look at me mess with your life. I'm like the sim god. Oh, it must be day 2 finally. Tuesday. We just happen to have a spare uniform lying around. Wow, can I really have this? It's not a present. I expect you to return it after week's over. I know. But it's so cute. It's the cutest thing I ever seen. It's only a school uniform. You say that, but it's nothing like the uniform I have to wear back home. The uniforms in hell are all black, and we have to wear blazers, and they're super boring. I'm surprised that it's not lace, or leather, or some sort of other perverted item! Alicia giggles and does a twirl, her school skirt fluttering. Not only is your food delicious, but your uniform is so cute, too. It's nice that you're so easily amused. To be perfectly honest, I don't want Licia to come to school with me. I don't like it when people pay attention to me, and Licia with her horns and tail will definitely attract attention, especially given she's so loud. You know, this feels like a ripoff of Haruhi. Yeah, here's Kyon, minding his own life, and then some crazy eccentric girl plops on into it that's going to mess it all up. I didn't think Mom would be able to, in one day, enroll Alicia in my school, but forget one critical detail. My mother would be very... I like the emphasis on very persuasive when she wants to be. All she had to do was flirt with Mr. Ogawa, the headmaster. Couldn't we just say headmaster? Did I actually care the man was called Mr. Ogawa? For 5 minutes on the phone till this morning, and she was sweating. Yeah. Oh! That's why we needed to know his name. Because we needed another flashback. Of course I'll let Alicia attend our school. The doors of Hikage Elementary are always open for international students. The importance of cultural exchange cannot be overlooked. Yeah. I bet he said something like that. That man will do anything to score points with my mother. He's probably shave off all his hair and paint his head purple if he has. Now when you say all his hair. No, leave it at that. I'm gonna look so adorable. I bet everyone will praise me. And that's precisely what I'm worried about. I'm starting to feel sick, and I haven't even had breakfast yet. Is it going to be nice breakfast? Is it going to be the same CG breakfast we had before? Oh my god, it's a different outfit! Hi, Dad! Don't pester Lucia like that, dear. This is her first day here, and it may be her first time having a Japanese breakfast. You'll give her indigestion if you keep looming over her. Are you saying that I look scary? Yes, man, you're horrifying in pink. You do when you wrinkle your face up like that. If you didn't know any better, dear, I think that you were about to have a stroke. I don't really have a frightening face. Do I, Ray? And then he stares at her really closely. Like, do I? I think Mom may have a point. You do look a little scary. No way. This is embarrassing. How could I expose such a weak side of my character to our guests? Oh, I'm trembling. Your character's composed of nothing but weakness, dear. That's why I started dating you. You could be so cold. I feel so sad. Then my parents really did name me well. I feel so ashamed. Boo-hoo, and he fell on his ass. While Dad reads about in the thrones of agony, Mom flips through her newspaper, undeterred. Oh, and Kazuki, dear? Oh, yes, what is it, Yuki? Could you make me another cup of green tea? I'm all out. Oh, yes, I'll do that at once. Yes, madam! Yes, I will run and get you your tea! Dad's face instantly lightens up. He takes Mother's empty cup and busies himself with the task. Dad's quite a simple person. I think he likes being ordered around. It makes him feel useful. That's probably why Mom and Dad get along so well, even though they're pretty different. So, we're back to this music. So, Alicia, now that you can digest your food without that idiot breathing down your neck, well, thanks a lot, honey! Calling me an idiot. That idiot being Dad, of course, who's so devoted to brewing Mom's cup of tea, probably wouldn't break focus even if he was hit in the back of the head with an asteroid. Why do we have to draw so much attention to this? I understood she meant the idiot to be the dad, and now we gotta go on this whole expose about how he's so busy making tea that we could blow him up with a freaking nuclear explosion, and he wouldn't give 2 sips. Maybe 1 sip, but 2, heavens no. What do you think? Do you like it? It's very peculiar. I never had food like this before. I expected as much. Natto is an acquired taste. I wonder why Kazuki made natto of all things when there's so many other less aggressive breakfast options to choose from. I don't like natto that much either. Isn't it the flavor I dislike, but the smelly smell that smells smelly. The stench of natto is so bad it's almost overpowering, and the long glistening strands of fermented soybean that get stretched out when you move your chopsticks to your mouth look incredibly unappetizing. Even so, I'll still eat it. Natto's meant to be good for the immune system, and it is a key part of a traditional Japanese breakfast. Along with milk, eggs, toast, and Cookie Crisp. I'm not sure about Alicia, though. I know she said she wanted to eat lots of Japanese food, and you can't get much more Japanese than natto, but most tourists hate it. If you don't like the natto, dear, I'll eat it for you. I always have room in me for some more natto. Yeah, that's right. I got some room for me for no natto. Incidentally, natto is one of the only foods my mother will actually eat at breakfast. I think it's particularly because of the healthy benefits, and particularly because of her parents were crazy about the stuff, and they made her eat it every single day when she was a young girl. They're still crazy about it, actually. I should know. I've spent enough time with them. And their endless supply of soybeans. No, it's alright. I think the natto is interesting. It certainly is interesting, but you don't have to eat it if you don't like. I wouldn't want you to think that we enjoy torturing our guests, particularly when they're cute little girls like you. It would be so bad for my reputation. Can we please cut it out with the italicized words? I mean, we're just emphasizing things that don't need that much emphasis. I really don't mind. It's not torture at all. I live in hell, so I know all about the real torture. It's not like this. It's usually more fire, blood, and screaming. Okay, so fire, blood, screaming. Demons get to watch anime and go on the internet. Oh my god, the hell is 4chan! I thought it was the case, but now it has been proven. Oh, so you're still playing that game? How cute. Why did Alicia have to say something so disturbing at the breakfast table, and why doesn't Mom seem to mind at all? I shudder. Aha! More food porn! Couple of glistening. Look at those eggs. They just like sparkle gold. Let's see here. Some more of those curly, drawn green onions. Alicia draws her chopsticks out of her bowl, and a glistening thread of natto follows. It quivers in the air like a spider's web, only thicker and stringier and gelatinous. This food is nothing like anything I've eaten before. It smells strong, but the flavor isn't too overpowering. And since it's so stringy, it's fun to play around with. Besides, it tastes super good served on rice with this raw egg. There's 2 raw eggs. The mild flavor of the rice works well with the natto, and the creamy egg yolk brings it all together. And look at that fish! Look at that detail-oriented fish with a lime. That must be a big fish. And how could I forget about the fish? The grilled skin of the sorry deepens the flavor of the rice and the natto. The variety of flavors and textures melting on my tongue all at once is like heaven. It should be overwhelming. Well, a demon in heaven from hell. Wow, okay. But it works together to create the perfect balanced breakfast. More balanced breakfasts. I'm so happy. Japanese food is so good. I bet I could live to be 1,000 years old if I ate this every morning and I'd never catch a cold ever again. So demons catch colds. She has to think about living 1,000 years. So do demons die? Alicia? I'm so happy. I was so worried you wouldn't like it. I know a lot of people don't like natto, but it's an authentic Japanese food. Everyone has to try it at least once. It was a big gamble, but it made sense. It pays off! It really did. Thank you, mister. It's delicious. Of course, a clever girl like you would understand my cooking. From here on out, I'd be more happy than ever to make you my honorary daughter. Thanks a lot, Dad! You love me, you cuddle me. No. Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead. Make her your honorary daughter, then you can go bathe with her like Mom does. Yay, I would love to. I sniff, prodding at my fish with my chopsticks. The fish stares back at me, its eyes large, empty like portholes. I don't know why you're getting so excited, it's just natto. Oh, you look a little sad, Ray. Did I make you jealous? Alright, I just want you to know, even if Alicia is my honorary daughter, you're still my flesh and blood daughter, and I love you lots and lots. Whatever, spare me sentimentality, I'm fine. Why are we looking at this freaking fish again? What are you looking at? Okay, the title thus far does have some pretty funny little bits, you know, like this. Just all of a sudden, you knew it. It feels like a Looney Tunes episode. It truthfully does. And just, yeah, to have the fish. What are you looking at? I'm talking to a fish. I glare at it and stabbing it at the side with my chopsticks. That'll show it. That'll show that dead fish. Yeah, what are you staring at? Somehow. Alright, I'm guessing we're going to school now. Oh, look, the chalkboard's the same. They didn't do anything. As I expected, Alicia gathered quite the stir at school. When she introduced herself, stood by the blackboard with her hands clasped at her front, the whole class fixates on her. I'd hate to be under the spotlight like that, but Alicia takes it in her stride. The stares of our fellow classmates, 30 pairs of eyes peering out of 30 skulls, doesn't even make her flinch. She delivers her introduction smoothly, a smile on her face, without a hint of nerve. I can't help but be impressed. If I didn't know about Alicia's true nature, maybe I'd be swept away by her charms too. Oh my god, she's already falling in love. After her introduction, Miss Tamura tells Alicia to take a seat next to me. I expected as much, but I still don't like it. Perhaps people keep sneaking curious glances at Alicia from behind their textbooks, and since I'm sitting next to her, they end up looking at me too. Stop looking at me, you perverts! pinpricks run up and down my body. My arms itch. I shift my seat awkwardly, uncomfortably, trying and failing to avoid their stares. What can I do to hide my face other than crawling underneath the table? My classmates mutter in the background, their words drifting through the air in a dull hum like a hive of bees. Flirt. So we get the name of the teacher, the name of the principal, the name of the parents that we don't give two shits about, and here we go, the flirting classmate. The new girl's so cute. Excited classmate! I know, right? Her hair is so fluffy! It's so fluffy! Ladylike classmate. My, she looks just like a model. How lovely. What if the ladylike classmate was a guy? That'd be hilarious. That'd be just like her father in the making. Dreaming classmates. I wonder if she's going to come to the festival this evening. That would be nice. Oh, look, it's the flirty classmate again. So I'll be able to see her in a yukata! Ah! Tall classmate? I'd rather go to the festival to eat candy floss, not look at girls. Huh, yeah. Yeah. That's why you'll never become a true man, Mr. Tall. No, he's the tall classmate. Who needs to be a man when you're the tall classmate? But I'm a girl. Oh, it's a girl! The tall classmate's a girl. Now there's the jealous classmate. I can't believe she's saying with Sakuraba. Nosy classmate. I don't know Sakuraba had a friend in Norway. Mean classmate. I didn't know she had any friends at all. I blush, dropping my head and trying to focus on my isosceles triangles. But it's all in vain. Not even the isosceles triangles can protect me now. Did I have to say isosceles triangles twice? Now 3 times. Well, that was a fast school day. Oh no, wait, we're back. If the hive of bees hummed this late and interesting during class, they all swarm around her when lunchtime finally arrives. The amount of attention she gets is crazy. It's almost like she's a celebrity. Well, at least they're leaving me alone. Yes, like every other day of your life. Oh, look, it's the ladylike classmate. Alicia, your hair's so soft and smooth. What kind of shampoo do you use? I don't really know. I washed it in sulfur every day back in hell. Timid classmate, sulfur? Is that some kind of Norwegian shampoo? Can I get it imported? I don't think so. So it's imported from somewhere else then? Aha, I see. It sounds so fancy. Are your family really that rich? Well, my dad's one of the 72 Earls of Hell. He's quite important, I guess. He got promoted a while ago, though, so he doesn't reap souls now. He does paperwork instead. Oh, goody. Does that mean your dad is royalty? I guess so. Wow, so you're like a Norwegian princess. A real genuine princess. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Why are my classmates accepting all this nonsense so easily? Why the hell is everyone so stupid? I'm the only smart one here. Maybe they think all Norwegian people are eccentric. I'm sorry, Norway. I'm sorry you're being so badly misrepresented in this annoying girl. She's breaking the fourth wall to apologize to a country. I want her in a freaking Deadpool comic. I just want to see Deadpool with Ray. I think that'd be a good movie. That's the sequel right there to the next Deadpool, to the Deadpool movie. Deadpool and Ray together at last, breaking fourth walls like the past. So what is Norway like? Are there lots of hot springs? And moose? The tall classmate who is a girl likes all the moose in Norway. Oh, and snow. Yes, there's lots of hot springs in hell. They're really, really hot, too. If a human fell into one, it would probably sear the skin straight off their bones. Wow, Norway sounds dangerous! Smart, with a question mark classmate. Yeah, this guy certainly isn't freaking smart. He's listening to all this horse shit. And he believes it. Of course it's dangerous. That's where heavy metal comes from. Metal? Hey, Alicia, can you say something to us in Norwegian? I don't really know any Norwegian. Don't be so modest. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Me too, flirty classmate. Oh, could you possibly say hello in Norwegian? Or maybe how are you? Or big sister, your ribbon is crooked. Well, now let me see. I'm going to reap your soul. Dots! 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 Oh my god, dots have finally made their appearance onto this game. Oh my god, the dots. Oh my god, ignorant classmate, she said something in Norwegian! Oh my god. Hold it, no, I can get through this! Alicia is so cool. She's like a real princess. And what are those things on your head? Are they fashion accessories? Not really, they're my horns. All demons have horns. Wow, Norway sounds incredibly cool! Yeah! But I already told you I don't know anything about Norway! But this admission isn't enough to stop our classmates from fawning over her. They're asking her so many questions, but I don't think they don't care about the answers. People might be stupider than I thought. They all are! You're all a bunch of freaking idiots! No wonder I don't have them as friends. Ray, I'm hungry. How can you be hungry? You had 3 helpings of rice at breakfast. I know, but that was hours and hours ago. I'm hungry again. Then you should have something to eat at lunch. I wanted to, but it was impossible. There were so many people asking me questions I couldn't leave my desk. Well, I guess she has a point. For a girl who came to Japan to eat a lot of food, having to skip lunch must have been painful. I'm sorry, but if you're hungry, you'll have to wait until dinner. What? I'm hungry now! Where do you suggest we go for food? There aren't any restaurants nearby, and you haven't taken a detour to get to the convenience store. I know. I could always shake up some of those trees for fruit. But they're not fruit trees. I thought all trees in Japan were cherry blossoms. Again, Alicia's ignorance about Japan astonishes me. What the hell do they teach kids in hell nowadays anyways? They don't. They have the internet! There might be a lot of cherry blossom trees in Japan, but they're not usually bearing any fruit. What, really? Yes, really. Why would I lie about something like that? But it's unfair! If cherries don't grow on them, then they're no business calling themselves cherry blossoms. That's false advertising. I'll sue them. How are you going to sue a tree? I don't know, but I will. My dad is one of the 72 Earls of Hell, so everyone has to listen to him. Good luck with that. Forgive me for I don't cheer you on. Woohoo! Everyone's been wrongly assuming Alicia's hair hails from Norway, but I think her outlook on life is far more American. Oh, shots fired! Shots fired! They apologized to Norway, but shots fired from America. By the way, those trees aren't even cherry blossoms, they're elms. Stupid elms. Alicia glares at one of the elm trees as though its mere existence offends her. With a small pout, she stalks towards it and gives it a sharp little kick. Are you alright? I'm fine, my foot hurts. Though, what'd you expect? There's one thing evolution has taught me, and it's that you shouldn't pick fights with things that are bigger than you. If you get hurt, you only have yourself to blame. Stupid tree, I'll reap its soul and send it to hell! Do trees even have souls? All living creatures have souls. That tree's alive so I can kill it! Not by kicking it, though. Maybe not, but Oh, now we're using bold letters. Bold words. Oh, shit's getting real now, folks. We're moving past italicized. We're going right to the top. Do you hear me, Mother Nature? I, Alicia Dia Eveless, will not be defeated so easily by this stupid tree. Is she actually shaking her fist at the sky? For what purpose? What does she think she's gonna gain from this? Yes, I believe you. Now don't make a scene. You'll bother the other pedestrians. Okay, Ray, I'll be good. Good. But, I really am hungry. I'm hungry too, man. And I already told you, you should wait until dinner. Besides, I thought you wanted to go to that festival later. This might mean you'll take me? I think I might have walked into that one. I didn't say I'd take you, but you shouldn't eat too much if you want to go. You won't be able to eat all the food at that festival later. Don't be ridiculous, Ray. I'm always hungry. All girls have 7 different stomachs, you know that? All girls have 7 stomachs. I did not know that. Thank you for teaching me that, Licia. Everyone is now dumber for having listened to you. I award you absolutely no points. In fact, I award you negative points. And may the devil have mercy on your soul. I thought the saying was girls have another stomach for sweets, not 7 of them. Okay, that's it. And I think you're forgetting something very, very important. What's that? If you don't give me something delicious to eat every day, I'll reap your soul. Oh, yeah, silly me. How can I forget my soul in the matter of a freaking peanut butter parfait? I've said that several times now, but I still don't understand. What does reaping my soul actually involve? Do you actually fill out a lot of paperwork first? Or are you demons allowed to, like, reap whatever souls you want? Licia ponders. She comes to a halt, standing by the riverside like a statue. The expression on her face is unusually serious. The wind stirs the elm trees, making their leaves rustle. Why is it taking her so long to reply? Is the answer something so terrible even a demon can stand to think about it? I swallow. All of a sudden, my throat feels dry, my hands tremble at the sides, and I have to clench them in fists to hold them still. I don't know much about demons, but having my soul reaped sounds kind of painful. I wonder if she has a scythe. Like a stereotypical demon guy. Grim Reaper style. Since she has horns and a tail, it's like, can open up portals between different worlds, I wouldn't be too surprised. Licia seems like a bit of a simpleton. And that's to put it lightly, but it's an inescapable fact that she is a demon. She might have all kinds of strange, mysterious, and arcane powers.
All at her disposal with the mighty and powerful man, demon people.
To be honest, I don't really know. All of a sudden, the tension collapsed like a poorly made pie crust. Thank you for the food analogy. What do you mean you don't know? I said I don't know, and that means I don't know. I've never reaped a soul before, so I'm not sure what will happen if I did it to you or how to go about it. Don't tell me that. Does this mean holy reap your soul shtick was just for show? Well, now I feel foolish. Why did I ever cause to fear this idiot? You're not mad at me, are you? No, I'm not mad. I don't know why. I was expecting anything else. I like this girl, though. I do. I like her sarcastic personality. It kind of fits me to a T. Sorry if I disappointed you. Just exasperated. If you really want to eat something, I guess I can oblige for now. Anything to shut her up. Really? Really? You mean it? Oh, I wanted some food so bad. I guess you did come all the way to eat food, so we're still gonna go eat dinner first, though. That's final. And I won't take no for an answer. Hey, Dad, I'm home. We returned safe and sound despite the provocations of those wicked elm trees. You know, if you talk like that, people are going to think there's something wrong with you. But you use big words all the time, right? I thought maybe that was normal, so I tried to copy you. And when have I ever spoken like that? You might have a point. I sigh, I bend down to take off my shoes. I only managed to get one of them off. The right shoe, if you're... Oh my god, why the fuck am I interested in which shoe you took off first? Then I'm interrupted by a sudden excited yell. Oh! I'm fucking reading what you're saying, Dad. Forget it. No, I'm not reading this shit. I'm not reading so many letters so close together. Fuck that. The shaking and the sounds. And oh my god. So you just took the regular music and you sped it up and put it on acid? No? Okay, Licia blanks. She stands up there motionless, overwhelmed. Yes, my name is Licia. It's nice to meet you. Dad, you're talking way too fast. Licia can't understand you. Also, you're hurting me. Can you please let go? Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. Oh, and then there's the music changes. Dad laughs awkwardly and releases me, his face flustered, the same pink as his hair, and your hair, and their hair, and her horns, and the pink everywhere. You should get your act together, Dad. I know, I'm sorry, I was so excited, I got carried away. Well, don't. You should learn to control yourself. Yes, Ray, you're always so sensible, and you're not even a teenager yet. You must get it from your mother. I have to be sensible. You never are. Yeah, it's probably true. Anyways, I actually have a present for you two girls. You got this. For both of them. Oh, a present? Oh. This, at least, is enough to break Licia out of her trance. I, on the other hand, am less enthused. Dad's presents are always kind of strange. I think it's because he gets bored sitting at home by himself all the time. He sewed his own yukatas in one day. He likes doing housework, but there's only so much housework you can do in a day. And I don't think he likes working when there isn't anybody here to praise him, or, conversely, to scold him for making mistakes. As such, he spends a lot of time in his hobbies, and I'm the one who has to pay the price. Did you really make a present for me? It's all for me? Of course it is! I never leave you out. Why, I see you as my second daughter! Yay! Real clappy sounds. That sure was fast. You've only known her for a day. But I feel like I have a spiritual connection that goes beyond that of words. He is the demon father! Oh, please. Knave men like my father, who are so quick to trust absolute strangers, will all get taken advantage of eventually. I've been preparing myself for the sad yet seemingly inevitable fact that Dad will one day get suckered into some pyramid scheme, bankrupt himself, then commit suicide out of the shame of ever since I was 5. What the hell kind of family is this? She's worried about her dad committing suicide at the age of 5, thinking about pyramid schemes and bankruptcies. She's gotta be a demon herself. He's gotta be the demon king. There's no way that a regular 5-year-old would be thinking this. If that sounds morbid, that's because this world is a morbid place. Don't blame me for it. I don't make the rules. Oh, it looks like Dad's still talking. I don't know your exact measurements though, so you might need to model it for me. Model? Does that mean I can't eat it? Well, you could eat it if you wanted to, but it might make you sick. This is something you wear, not something you eat. Maybe it's made of fruit roll-ups then! There we go! That's something to put on this kid's. Sure, go ahead. There we go. Fruit roll-up food. Clothing. Oh god, it's just as bad as I thought. In fact, it's even worse than I thought. This is so frilly. I don't know, but I think it's adorable. Oh, it looks so wonderful, just as I thought. I guess there are some things even I'm good at. Dad wipes his eyes with the back of his right hand. Is he crying? I wish I still had my camera. I want to commemorate this moment forever. You're both so cute. Well, the internet has commemorated it for you. And thus, there will be so much Rule 34. So much Rule 34. You will explode the minds. You would still have the camera if you hadn't dropped it into that tank with all those stingrays when we went to the aquarium. Oh, they were just so cute, my heart was completely overwhelmed. And so was the camera. Well, it's alright, even if you just take a photo, I can still appreciate this moment. But maid dresses? Why maid dresses? They're maid dresses! Run into the wild, my good girls! Run into the wild, be free like the rest of the maids! I don't get it. I know Dad likes sewing, but this is going too far, even for him. I don't dislike Dad's clothing, but he tends to favor the feminine and frilly, and his outfits are never very practical. They're too thin in the winter, and they get hot and stuffy in the summer. Out of all the strange outfits Dad's made for me over the years, however, this one takes the cake. All of it. Every last freaking crumb. I'm not really sure. I just had a sudden urge to make something new. I needed to challenge myself, or my skills would get rusty. You must have really been bored lately, Dad. Maybe a little. Yuki's been so busy with work that director Sato... Right, See, this guy at least speaks like me. Reminds me kind of strict. He's Yuki. My Yuki hasn't had a single moment's rest since she met him. Oh god. Hence the maid dresses. Well, it gives me something to do. Anyways, I can't an opportunity like this to slip by. Alicia is so adorable. It's just like an angel. An angel, huh? If only Dad knew. Yeah, angel with bat wings. I knew I had to dress her up or I would regret it for the rest of my life. And I'm really glad you did, mister. I've never worn anything so adorable before.
Oh, sparkles! These sparkles have been passed down to me by the Armstrong family for generations.
I'm so relieved you liked it. I poured all into this dress. They're embroidered with my sweat, blood, and tears! I know he doesn't mean it literally, but that's still kind of gross. Anyway, since this dress suits you so perfectly, I'll let you have it! Really? Yep, I made this dress for you, and it wouldn't suit anybody else. It's all yours. That's if you like it. I mean, you don't have to accept it if you don't want to. I don't want to force you or anything. Oh no, it's fine. It's super cute. I love it. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you for accepting the whims of this old man. He looks pretty damn young to me, and there's the old man. I know they just annoy Ray, though. It's only annoying because you're so insecure. Well, maybe, but, you know. Actually, I made a few more outfits for you, too. You can try them on whenever you want. If you want, do whatever you like with them. You can wear them, you can cut them up, and use them as dish rags. I don't mind! Wow. I never do such a heartless thing. You're far too pretty for that. Thank you. I knew he'd make them, Yukatas. How the fuck did this guy make all this in the matter of a school day? Oh my god. Oh, it's just a small festival. They only hold it so that you can collect enough money to repair the holes in the temple's roof. Ray used to love festivals, but I think she's grown out of them a bit now. I haven't been to a festival with her in a while. I kind of miss it. You're like a kid yourself, Dad. Maybe you're right. Don't worry, mister. I want to go to the festival, too. You do? Oh my gosh. That's right. I don't care if we're meant to be celebrating. I just want to celebrate food. A fitting answer for a heathen like you. I was calling her heathen. It's so great. I'm so lucky. I'm so glad I decided to reap your soul, Ray. So this girl threatens to reap my soul, and Dad repays her by selling her a whole wardrobe of fancy outfits and offering to take her to a festival. Just what's the justice in that? Well, I take the hem of my dress in my hands and flutter it back and forth. If I'm going to be Alicia's chef for the rest of the week, having something to cook in might not be so bad. At least it'll stop the rest of my clothes from getting dirty. As for the festival, I can worry about that after dinner. Well, what are we having for dinner? Oh look, fancy dresses! Alicia, you can pass me the mirin sauce. Sure, here you go, mister. Thank you. Eating at a full table really is relaxing. It makes the food taste even better than usual. I can feel the tension disappearing from my body. Tension? What tension? You don't even have a job! I might not have a job, but I still do like all the cooking and cleaning. That counts for something, right? I guess you work hard in your own way, Dad. I'm not sure if it was a compliment or not, but I'll take it. Look at all the food again! More food! Food, food! More food. Let's see here. Dinner tonight looks delicious. I think Dan might have outdone himself, probably because he wanted to show off to our guest. Let's talk about the food, shall we? The main dish. Oh my god, we unlocked another achievement! We unlocked tempura shrimp. Wow, these achievements are fascinating. The main dish is fried shrimp covered in a light layer of crispy tempura batter. The batter sticks to the curled, coma-shaped shrimp, softening comma-shaped shrimp, softening their light pink skins with a brown glaze. The fried shrimps. I feel like I should be like an Iron Chef right now describing these food. The fried shrimps are accompanied with fried pumpkin, sweet potato, and shiitake mushrooms. The batter gives the fresh vegetables a light crunch, and it feels especially satisfying when I bite into the soft, yielding flesh of the pumpkin. The shrimps and vegetables are sprinkled with salt to enhance the flavor, and there's a small dish of mirin sauce to dip the food into. A variety of sides accompany the main dish. A refreshing cucumber salad, looks just like the pickled cucumber. A small bowl of meat and potato stew, and a large helping of brown rice. Dad always being a good cook, but combined the textures and flavors of all the food, the crispy tempura, the soft rice, the crunchy cucumbers, and almost ridiculously delicious. If Dad's going to make food like this every time, I bring a friend over, maybe I should start doing it more often. Ah, so we're considering her a friend now, I see. At least I would if I had any friends. This is so good. Could I have seconds, please? Of course, you can have as much rice as you want. Yay, Japan is the best! Until you go to one of those American all-you-can-eat buffets. I kind of wish Yuki was here to try this, though she always liked fried pumpkin. Can't you say something for her? I already did, but leftovers never taste as good as the fresh food. It'll lose some of its flavor. Well, it can't be helped. Mom's busy. She works hard for all of us, so we should try to support her. I know that. I do support Yuki in her endeavors. At least I try to. I love her. Really, I just miss her a little, that's all. Oh, well, what can I do? There's no sense in complaining. That won't change anything. Well, then stop complaining! Here you go, Alicia. I gave you an extra large helping. Since you seem to have a big appetite, I do and hope you enjoy it. I will, thank you much, mister. You don't need to call me that, you know. Just Kazuki is fine. Okay, Kazuki. Really, thank you from the bottom of my stomach. Isn't the correct expression from the bottom of my heart? But Dad doesn't seem to mind these minor details. He looks so happy. He could be a little kid, not a grown man. Well, that certainly would make a lot of things more simple if he was a little kid. I don't know if I've seen him smile like this in a long while. Is it because of Alicia? For a demon, she might not be that bad after all. Oh, yes. For a demon, at least. I really should take more water breaks. It's hard to talk for this long without taking something to drink. So, what are you gonna make me for dessert, Ray? I was hoping she'd forget about that after dinner. This girl's stomach must be like a bottomless pit. How about more of those cookies? Maybe she should start taking notes on her strange demonic behavior, then submit them to a TV station. That's what I'll do. That's what I shall do. They can make a show about it. My Demon and Me, the exciting true story of elementary school student Sakuraba Ray's encounter with the devil. Or, we'll turn it into a visual novel and call it Strawberry Vinegar! Ha-ha! Success! Now, I wonder how much money I'd get out of that. Look at how she's got yen symbols in her eyes. Really? Oh, she's trying to make a quick buck out of this. Hey, Rai, your eyes look all funny. Oh my goodness, now they're busting the wall with the eyes. What do you mean? What's wrong with them? I don't know. I thought I saw some strange symbols in them. Make your decision. Are you going to be fourth wall breaking or not? Of course you didn't. Don't be silly. I still don't know what to do about the dessert, but I really don't know what Alicia likes. Well, she seemed to have the kind of person who will eat anything. I shouldn't think about it too much. Aha! We get another choice. The G's that look like sixes. We can bake her something or give her some of that instant pudding. Give her the instant pudding. It's like give me the chocolatey style. If anybody ever knows what that is, pray to God you don't know what it is. Pray to God if you don't know what it is, that you shouldn't know. But those who do, you're laughing your asses off right now. I guess we shall bake her something. Let's see here. What do we got? Nail French to the bar. Oh, you wearing that dress I made for you, Ray? Well, that's right. Does that mean you like it? Did I do a good job? I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't choose to wear it under normal circumstances. But you're wearing it now, aren't you? Well, that's because I'm cooking food! And I don't want my other clothes to get dirty. Oh, really? That sounds like fun. Do you want me to help? Of course you can! The more you marry, that'll make me food! Thank you. Anyone notice that this 8-year-old demon's wearing a choker collar? Okay, whatever it is. I used to bake with Ray all the time when she was little, but she's getting more and more independent lately. I miss spending so much time with her. That's because I'll never be able to get better if I keep following your instructions. You need to do things on your own if you want to improve. That might be true, but it sounds kind of sad. There's nothing wrong with relying on others, right? And at any rate, helping out men make me feel slightly less useless. Well, when you say something like that, how can I turn you down? You sound more and more like your mother every day. Not that that's a bad thing. You'll never get harassed into donating ridiculous sums of money to various charities on the streets like I do. I'm crazy. I'm going mad. Anyways, I'm going to get changed. Changed? Do you have a cute dress? Do you have a cute dress too, mister? Not quite. I don't know if it'd be opposed to... For God's sakes. He doesn't know if he'd be opposed to wearing a dress. Oh. Okay. So what are you going to wear, Miss, Kazuki? Why, a cute apron, of course. It's a must for any aspiring chef. With his dramatic announcement, Dad opens a drawer and pulls out one of his trusty aprons from his large and ever-expanding collection. Ha ha ha! Look at... I have all the freaking frilly... There's no, like, apron, like, Kiss the Cook or anything. No, he's got all these frilly-nilly pink ones. Naturally, the apron is pink, like 80% of the others! Thank you for addressing what my thoughts were, game! For some reason, Licia looks impressed by this. Wow, you look so cool! I don't know about that, but thank you all the same. I'm superhero man. Look at how cool I am. I will be called Apron Man! Anyways, what kind of thing did you have to bake? Something sweet. I like to eat lots of sweets. I see. In that case, I have an idea. What is it? What is it? What is it? Why, it's simple! I know what Dad is going to suggest before he even opens his mouth. I've baked it with him before on countless occasions, and they're one of his favorite desserts. It's gonna be strawberry vinegar. It's gonna be strawberry vinegar! It's one of my favorite desserts too, actually. It really couldn't do anything other... It couldn't be anything other than... Apple Rose Tarts! Well, why don't you call the fucking title Apple Rose Tarts then? Because you made such a build-up to it! So cute! Licia sighs as she takes the tray of freshly baked tarts out of the oven, her hands enveloped in a pair of oven mitts. She looks so happy, her heart starts to melt. There's something about Licia's pure, simple smile that makes it possible not to be happy too, right? Yeah, nothing like that. Are you alright, Licia? Be careful, they're hot. It's fine, Kazuki. I can do at least this much. Her eyebrows frowned in concentration. Licia carries the tray across the kitchen and sets it on the counter to cool.
Oh my God, this is the food! Look at the food! Oh my God, look at the honey, and the rice and looking the food, and the cupcakes, and the, it's a pastries. Oh my God, it's like standing in the middle of an apple orchard. Oh God!
The rose tarts themselves look exceptionally cute, curled up in their separate little slots on the baking sheet. Their petals crafted from thin strips of bright red apple, making them look like real flowers. It's just as Dad said, these tarts really do look like snacks fit for an elegant princess, or else a wandering forest sprite. They're the kind of tarts you could imagine the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland coveting. Can I try one? Can I? Of course you can. It's nice to look at, but they're even nicer to eat. Yay! Then I'll just have myself. Oh, no. Not quite so fast. Dad reaches forward, brushing Lucia's finger away from the pan. For one thing, the pan is still hot. For another, we need to think a bit more seriously about the presentation. Presentation? Yes, I still need to add some finishing touches to make this truly delicious treats. You mean the cup of cinnamon tea? That's right! Are we going to see the tea? Oh my god, look at that tea. Oh my god, we got apple rose tarts! The tea achievement unlocked. Yes. Oh yeah, I got some apple rose tarts. I feel so accomplished. Dad was right. When it comes to food, he always is. The rose tarts look much more appealing freed from the confines of the baking pan. It looked pretty appealing back then, too. Ooh. This food is making me hungry. Wow, I've never seen anything more adorable before. I thought you said the school uniform was the most adorable thing you ever seen, and then after that, the silly maid costumes. That's right, they're all the most adorable. Everything is the most adorable. But they can't all be. That's impossible. Anything is possible if you just believe. Oh, right, you two. You can start eating now. They'll get cold if you dally any longer. Oh, first they're too hot. Now they're too cold. They look too cute. I feel guilty eating them now. That's very flattering, but isn't that why we made them in the first place? I'm sure right now, more than anything in the world, they want to be eaten by you, Alicia. And right now, more than anything in the world, I want to make a lot of money, but we can't have that we want now, can we? Are you sure? Of course, but I bet these tarts would be considered being eaten by you as a privilege, because you're so cute. Thank you, Kazuki! It sure seems like you two are getting along well. No, you and Dad and them are getting along well and stuff, and that's what we just said, isn't it? Because Ray said it. Oh, and you're very cute as well, Ray. That should go without saying, given you are my daughter, right? Yeah, my mother's daughter, yeah. Yes, I think Ray's very cute, too, even if she does pout all the time. Oh, you're blushing, Ray.
Just what you're saying is embarrassing and unnecessary.
I can't tell. I think you're cute. I thought it would make you happy.
Maybe it just a little, and it feels weird.
Weird? Anyways, Dad's right. If you keep talking, the tarts will get cold. Thank you for the food. And with that, I pick up my tart in my fingers, burning them as I do, and taking a bite. I thought now they were too hot, now they're too cold, then they're too cold, now they're burning your fingers! Oh god, freaking tarts. We use Fuji apples to make these tarts, popular throughout Japan for their uniquely sweet flavor and bright red coloration. And considering Fuji then, typically they're next to Macintosh, they're typically one of the lowest cost apples. I don't know what's our fascination with Red Delicious and Honey Crisps. The sweetness of the apples spread across my tongue, punctuated by a satisfying dash of tartness that makes my mouth tingle. The pastry is delicate, light, and buttery and offsets the flavor of the apples, while simultaneously adding an extra crunch to the already crisp apple skins. These tarts really are good. I've had them before, but I don't know if I've ever tasted them quite this nice. Is it because of Dad and Alicia? Maybe eating food with other people really does make it taste better. I thought it was just one of those things Dad would like to say, like, a little sophism that encourages the importance of family meals, etc., etc. But there might be a germ of truth to it after all. And then Ray's heart grew 3 sizes that day. These tarts are undeniably delicious, but it could be the sight of Alicia's face, words, and his smiles as she samples her own tart that gives an extra special something to it. I feel my cheeks heating up. Why am I getting so embarrassed? Why am I getting embarrassed eating this food in front of this 8-year-old demon girl? Why is this? Why is this happening to me, Mama? Mama, why is it happening? Watching other people eat has always felt strangely intimate to me. people eat food, they let down their defenses. Not that Lisa has many of those, and their true feelings shine across their face. I wonder what kind of face I'm pulling right now. I probably look like an idiot. Oh, you're certainly talking like one. You're certainly panning into that cup of tea, Bike One. I set my tart back down on my plate and reach for the mug of cinnamon tea. The mug is warm, and it makes the tips of my fingers tingle, but not unpleasantly. The cinnamon tea itself is sweet, but it also has a certain measure of spiciness to it. It makes my whole body feel warm, not just because it's hot, but because it feels comforting, I suppose. Cinnamon tea is meant to be good for you. That's what Dad says anyways. He told me it helps fend off the common colds, which is why he brews it for me in the winter. Do you like it? What do you think? I think it's really great. It's delicious. You're the best, Kazuki. Ha 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 ha! Yes, thank you.
Don't you know? You can stand to compliment me a bit. Meh. Not that I really care anything. I just stand just as a job.
I'm sorry, man. You don't want to feel left out. I think you did a really good job, too. You're also the best.
You two people be the best. You're gonna compare us? One has to be better than the other.
Don't be serious. I said you're both the best, so you are. Isn't that good enough? Just like your dresses can all be so cutest. I feel the color returning to my cheeks, though I wish it wouldn't. I don't even want to know why I'm blushing this much. 'Cause you're a lesbian. I guess I'm just not used to being complimented by people. You were just complimented by Titi. Why does Lucy have to be so enthusiastic? It's embarrassing! Oh, what's that smell? It smells heaven in here. You didn't leave me any apple crisps. Yuki, welcome back. Mom stands in the doorway, her hair neatly styled as ever, her clothes falling around her body in elegant waves. Turn down the fan! That's how her dress flutters. She looks a little tired, though. Her face is paler than usual, despite being dusted with a layer of makeup. She looks a little tired. Wait a minute, I pushed a button. That director, he really must be a slave driver. Despite this, Mom perks up when she smells the enticing aroma of the apple rose tarts. You don't mind if I try one of these tarts, do you, dear? I know I'm on a diet, but I've been rushed off my feet all day and could use something sweet. Of course, I don't mind. Help yourself, Yuki. Are you sure? Didn't you make these for the girls?
It's fine, they're all good. I'll share them with everyone.
Says Lucia, who demolished 5 of those tarts already and has already started on her 6th. Oh, thank you, Lucia. That's very generous of you. It's no problem. And even it looks like you managed to cheer Ray up, too.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Just the silly smile you're trying to hide behind that mug of cinnamon tea. My shoulders stiffen, my face turns red, my mom is so sharp. It's not my fault I'm smiling, I just can't help it. It's because Lisi is always invariably so nice to everyone. It's just not how I expected a demon to act, is all. Though it's unexpected, I can hardly say it's unwelcome. In fact, I'm glad of it. Glad, I tell you! While she annoys me for several counts, I think I like Licia. Oh my god, I'm already falling in love. It must be this food. What did you put in it? I like her enough not to scold her for eating her 7th apple roast tart or talking with crumbs all over her mouth, so my affections must be rather deep. Maybe I can even imagine myself, and this is purely hypothetical, imagining, mind you, actually being her friend someday.
Just maybe. Maybe I'll be your friend. Maybe. I don't know.
They're just like changing outfits all the freaking time. What? Hey! I guess what is it? It's going to get dark outside soon. So it is. Aren't you forgetting something? Forget what? What? That we have homework due tomorrow?
No, not that. That's not important.
I think the teacher's going to beg to differ on this one. She's quite a scary teacher. She might be short, but she takes discipline very seriously. Her punishments are always severe. Tell me about these punishments, because you've already told me so many useless, stupid facts already. You might as well tell me all the stupid stuff your teacher makes you do. I don't think she'd go easy on Licia just because she's a beloved foreign exchange student. But I want to go to the festival, Ray. I just want to go. I want to go. And I want to finish my homework. We can't have all that we want in this world. you could finish your homework anytime. I can only go to the festival once, and this is my chance, and you're ruining it. I want to hear the cute. I want to wear the cute yukata Kazuki made for me. My eyes are giving on me right now. Well, I feel resolve beginning to waver. It is true that homework isn't the most exciting thing in the universe, and it has been a while since I went to a festival. I don't really like festivals that much. They're far too crowded and noisy, and the smell of sweat and frying food churns my stomach. Whenever I go to the festivals, people step on my toes, and my hair gets all knotted, and the only thing I can think of is going back home to the safety of my room. But I've never been to the festival with somebody my own age before. If Licia was with me, what would it be like? Would it be any different? Would it actually finally be fun? Come on, Ray. Please, 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 please. Aha, please. What are you doing here? And what the hell are you wearing? Sorry, Ray. Just, I like festivals too, you know. I know. You're so predictable. Did he really need to get all dressed up? I don't even know if I want to go. Okay. Choice time. Whatever, let's go to the freaking festival. Let's be responsible and do our homeworks. Screw homework! We're going to the festival, damn it! I don't care what anybody chooses in chat right now. We're going to that festival! Yay, festival! We're going to a really festival! Festival, festival, festival! Strawberries. There's strawberries on everything. Strawberries on everything. Strawberries in their hair. Strawberries on their outfits. Strawberries everywhere. Strawberries inside. Strawberries outside. Strawberries all up and all. Licia spins around a few times on the spot. Her sleeves of her yukata are fluttering in the wind, and she giggles. I thought Licia's blonde hair might look kind of weird when contrasted with a traditional Japanese item of clothing, but it suits her surprisingly well, even if it has been folded the wrong way around. I told her only dead people wear their yukatas like that, but she just smiled and said, "Since I came from hell, doesn't that make sense?" Waka waka! I dropped the subject after that. Arguing with Licia is tiring. Dad picked out some nice colors. They suited the creaminess of the complexion. The creaminess of the complexion. What kind of girl notices that? The creaminess of your complexion. I might doubt Dad's skill on most scores, but I shouldn't doubt his fashion sense. He's eerily perceptive when it comes to clothes. It might be a little embarrassing to admit, but Licia kind of looks cute. Cute. My sweet angels, they're both so adorable. Wow, can you imagine the mom with a shorter pair of short pants? Misty from Pokemon didn't even have... Holy shit, maybe this is Misty from Pokemon grown up! It all makes sense! The dead, stupid Ash character! But then again, he's not feminine enough to be Ash. Wait a minute, Ash dressed up in a woman's clothing! Ooh. I see. Yes. It's a mixture of Brock and Ash. That's who the dad is. Loves to cook. Obsessed with things. Yeah, I think I have something in my eye. Dear, you're crying. I am? That's right. Would you like a handkerchief? Thank you, Yuki. It's been so long since I went out with Ray like this and to a festival, too. I'm getting all emotional. There. If you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you. Well, what? It's been so long since you've gone to a festival with your daughter. What about your wife? Thank you, Yuki. Mom, incidentally, isn't wearing a yukata. Though her parents are really traditional, Mom's always preferred Western clothes. Maybe that's the reason why. Oh, so now we're making more fun of our Westerners with our tight, swelly pants! She went through a rebellious period as a teenager where she refused to wear anything other than pants or pencil skirts. And she still hasn't grown out of it. Wasn't she just wearing a dress before? I don't freaking know. She eats natto all the time, though. She can't get enough of it. My mom's full of contradictions. The four of us climbed the series of stone steps that lead up to the temple. Lanterns are strung throughout the trees, and they'll blink at us shyly, like little ghosts too scared to say hello. Hello! In less than 5 minutes, we make it to the temple grounds. Those are some big steps in 5 minutes. I'm so happy you came here. Are you happy, Ray? Well, glance about the festival grounds. Our temple's fairly small, and his dad... It took you 5 fucking minutes to walk up it. Maybe that's small. On his dad's side, it's pretty old. The roof is filled with holes, and the woodwork is slowly being gnawed away by termites. So in the matter of a year, nobody's upkeeping these temples. In a matter of 1 year since the last festival, these things have fallen apart. Okay. I thought they mentioned it being a year. Maybe I'm wrong. Thankfully, it's dark now, so it's hard to see what a dilapidated state the temple is in. Not even the paper lanterns strung up in the trees and around the tops of the stalls are able to illuminate this sad fact. If you had never seen the sorry state of the temple under the morning sun like I have, you'd probably be tricked into believing that this place is nice. Well, I guess they don't have anything against the temple here, and even though I'm not very religious, so spending money at this festival might be a nice thing to do. A small act of philanthropy, we'll call it that. She opens her mouth, but these are all internal monologues. It's busy, like I thought it would be, but I can't see a familiar face. Don't doubt some of my fellow classmates are in here somewhere, but the grounds are so packed it's hard to pick apart individual faces in the throng. I don't like crowded places, but I'm glad for the right now. I can't see my classmates, and they can't see me. What better place to hide a tree than in a forest? The smell of cooking food drifts through the air. Noodles and takoyaki and grilled sweet corn. Though I already ate, it's making me feel kind of hungry. All this excitement is making me feel hungry. I want to eat something right now. Don't you have any self-control at all? Not at all. And? Alicia pokes my stomach. It growls in response like mine just did. Amazing. Like a baited bear. And I blush, battering her hands away. Get away. Judging by the sounds of it, neither do you. I'm not hungry. That was just self-defense. Defense? Yeah, because you poked me. That isn't fair. You base the results. That's an outlier. Wow, now we're getting mathematical. You can try to deny all you want, but I can tell you really feel. If you're hungry, you should come and eat something with me. That's right. It's not healthy to deny your body what is right. Right, Ray? Right? For example. Ouch. Why'd you stamp on my foot, Yuki? Because your body wanted me to. Oh! Oh, God! 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 Oh, yes. This is going off the hinges. This is bad words to speak in front of 9-year-olds. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Really? Really? I didn't ask you to stamp on me, though. But I can see it written all across your face. Is that how it works? I'm afraid so, too well, dear. For all you can deny it, you like being treated badly, don't you? Oh my God, he's a sadist. He's a sadist cook. Ugh. Please don't say things like that in front of Ray, Yuki. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for me, too. I don't want to hear my parents flirting, especially given their flirting is so weird. Is it any wonder I've grown up the way I have when my parents are so dysfunctional? At least they would be dysfunctional if they didn't seem to love each other so much, despite the tears and foot stomping and public humiliation. Or, wait, maybe that's the reason they love each other. My head hurts. Maybe it's just because it's noisy, I don't know. Alright. I think Alicia and I are gonna go get something to eat. We'll meet you at the gates after the fireworks, okay? Oh, after the fireworks. You're abandoning us already? Oh, of course, I thought you two wanted to be left alone. Well, I love spending time with your mother, of course I do, but I love spending time with you too, Ray. I'm sorry, but I thought I was getting in the way. How perceptive is you, Ray? With an eerie little giggle, Mom links her arm with Dad's. He looks down at her, evidently worried, his lower lip trembling. Alright, dear, run along, have fun, and don't spend all your money at once. I won't. Yay, food! And thus we pan over to the parents. That's what I, if I was writing music, that's what I'd write. Lisi and I walk away. We get lost within the crowd almost instantly. It takes a few moments before I realize Lisi's arm is linked with mine. That's foreshadowing. Oh, are these the famous takoyakis I've heard so much about? That's right, as much as you like. I don't mind if I do. Hey, be careful, those are still... Ow! Hot. I was going to say hot. 3-second rule? There was no 3-second rule. Food gets swarmed with bacteria the moment it hits the ground. 3-second rule! Especially in a busy place like this. Does that mean I can't eat it after all? I don't know why you want to. It'd make you sick and it'll be stone cold by now. Wow, this stuff just burned my face, but now it's freezing cold as soon as it hits the ground. Oh, good. But it looks so sad like that. I feel so guilty. It wanted me to eat it, but I betrayed its pure and honest feelings. I'm the worst! If you care so much about that takoyaki's feelings, why are you planning to eat even more of them? I think that's even worse. You're right. I'm being too sentimental, but now I finally seen the light. I can't become too attached to any one piece of takoyaki, or the other things will get jealous. I should share my love evenly. Thank you for the food. And with that, she pops the second piece of takoyaki into her mouth. Takoyaki? Oh, look! I knew we were going to see this. We're getting an achievement. I knew it! Achievement unlocked. Oh, this time the green little onions that are circles actually look a little bit better drawn this time. This time she prepares for how hot it is, and she doesn't spit it out in surprise. Instead, she chews on it, a smile slowly blossoming across her face, and then she swallows it. Is it good? It's delicious. You should try some, Ray. All right. I take one of the sticks of takoyaki and turn it over in my hand. The takoyaki speared on the stick are all fairly uniform, spherical shapes, a little smaller than a clenched fist, but bigger than a marble. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. How fake? Is it bigger than a toaster? Yes. Is it smaller than a battleship? Yes. Oh, geez, that's a great analogy right there. It's somewhere in between there. Okay, well, how about the sticks here? They're bigger than the size of my fist, but they're smaller than the size of my fist, but they're bigger than a marble. Okay, you had me. You had me. Their skins are light brown and they're coated with the sauce, mayonnaise, spring onion, and dried bonito flakes. The savory smell of the takoyaki drifts through the air. It's comforting, and my stomach starts to rumble again. Embarrassed over my weakness, I bring a piece to my mouth and slip it off the wooden pick. The outside shell is light and crispy, and the generous amount of mayonnaise and sauce alleviates the dryness of the texture. It's warm, but not overwhelmingly so, and fills my mouth with an array of flavors. It's good, but there's one problem. The heart, the most important bit, is barren and empty. It isn't chewy at all. There isn't any octopus inside. What do you mean? It's hollow inside. The vendor didn't put the octopus in. It was probably to save money. Octopus is pretty expensive. No way! That's so mean. But there's an octopus right on the sign! There's an octopus on the sign with the heart! And yet there's no octopus! And look, there's Kolba candy? Kolba candy? And Karn. Karn. Let's get you some Karn. No, wait, that's so mean! Lisa gets to her feet, her eyes narrowed. She's gonna reap that guy's soul. Don't worry, me. As the daughter of the great Hughes family, I swear on my good name that I will punish that conveying vendor for shaming you so. Wait a minute, what do you mean? He will rue the day that he tricked us. Yes, murder and arson are in a category of their own, but when a mere human thinks they can meddle around with a food for a bit of money, that's truly unforgivable. Alicia, wait, come back. I reach forward, grabbing hold of her hand just in time. If I didn't, who knows what she might have done. She looks scary. I don't think I've ever seen Licia so obviously enraged before. Even her eyes are glowing. Does she really care about food that much? What is it, Ray? Do you want me to teach that bad man a lesson? I don't really mind, to be honest. I just don't want to cause a fuss. Besides, the piece of takoyaki you had was fine, wasn't it? Well, it's true, but it wasn't fair. Doesn't it upset you, Ray? That you had some octopus and I didn't? That's right! Since you were nice to me and let me come to the festival, it won't be fair if you don't get to eat any delicious octopus. I feel bad for you. That vendor went too far, tampering with my precious Ray's food. So I'm her precious Ray now. When did that happen? Well, I appreciate the thought, but I don't really care that much. I don't even like festivals. I came here for your sake, so it's more important that you enjoy it, and then I'll be fine with it. Does that mean you're not enjoying yourself, Ray? I wouldn't say that. I'm having lots of fun, actually. And that isn't even a lie. I told to placate Lacey's wrath. I'm actually enjoying myself. More than I expected to, being from Lacey's excitement and, dare I say, fun. I've only known her a short while, but she's really grown on me. Kind of like a mushroom, but with more blonde hair. Does a mushroom have blonde hair? And this mushroom that you're talking about has more blonde hair than the previous mushroom that only had a little blonde hair? I just don't want you to make a fuss over me. I'm fine so long as you're having fun. Well, of course I'm having fun! Because of the food? No, silly, because you said that you were having fun. That's right. I'm over the food. I want you, Ray. Alicia? Anyways, if your piece of takoyaki doesn't have any octopus in it, there's only one solution. And what's that? Alicia smiles eerily in a manner that reminds me a little of my mother and spears another now cool piece of takoyaki from the container resting in my lap. You have to eat all this takoyaki until you find one with a bit of octopus in it. And if there isn't any octopus in any of them, then that vendor's corruption really does run deep. Still, he will not defeat us. I have a backup plan. Really? Yep. We can just share the piece of takoyaki that I just ate. What is this? You can share a piece that you just ate? No, don't tell me she's gonna like freaking regurgitate it like a bird. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Oh my god, look at there, they're writing it like a freaking bird. I could, give me parts of dialogue and I'll write you the freaking novel. I'm not a big fan of regurgitated food. Oh, it's simple, I can still taste a piece of takoyaki just a little bit and don't mind sharing with you. Wow. 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 Ah, now I see what she means. If my face was red before, it must be beet red by now. No, thank you. I'll pass. I'm just fine. Wow. Wow. Delicious! That was really delicious. It would have been better if the vendor hadn't ripped us off, though. If they're octopus balls, you should put a bit of octopus in all of them. That's how the world works, I'm afraid. Capitalism is a sad thing. It brings out the worst in all of us, but is necessary for our survival. I don't really get it. It's fine. I don't think you would. I forgot that not all of us have read The Capitalist Manifesto by... Oh my god. Why do we have to bring history into this with an actual book? And by all means, why is the 9-year-old reading The Capitalist Manifesto? Anyways, I'm still hungry. Still, after you ate all of that? That's right, it was good, but I need something sweet now. We had something sweet to eat before we got here. But that was like, like 3 hours ago or something. I'm hungry and I want to try more food at the festival. Can we, Ray, please? I wonder. Okay, wow, okay, maybe this is an interesting choice. Shaved ice, dongo, or I'm not that hungry. Well, I think we'll not do the I'm not hungry part. I think we'll just keep eating food all the time. It kind of seems like the premise of this title. But, shaved ice or dongos? I I think we'll go with the shaved ice. Yeah, shaved ice. Oh, what's this? It's so cold. It's shaved ice. Ice? You mean real ice? We don't have ice in hell. Well, it's not pretend ice, if that's what you're asking. Was it harvested from the Antarctic Circle or from the snowy peak of Mount Everest? Don't be ridiculous. I bonk Alicia over the top of my head with my fist. She makes a funny little noise like a child's toy. As if anybody would expect so much effort for a cheap snack like this. You get ice when you freeze water, stupid! Don't you know? What? Water freezes? Evidently not! What the hell did they teach you in hell anyways? Meanwhile, I'm reading the Communist Manifesto. Their curriculum must be sparsier than the top of Mr. Ogawa's head. It's always really hot in hell, so things can't freeze. The place is full of fire and brimstone, and there's lakes of lava everywhere. It never snows, and we never have ice. So you've never had a popsicle before either? What about ice cream? Nope, never. What a sad life you must lead. Now, I'm not a big fan of sweets, but even I like ice cream. Dad always used to take me out for ice cream sundaes when I was little. For father-daughter bonding sessions. I used to love those strawberry sundaes back then, even though I could never finish them on my own. Those are some pretty fond memories. It's kind of sad that Alicia doesn't have any such recollections of her own. We'll take her out to get some ice cream. Aha! Achievement unlocked! Is every freaking achievement going to be food? Do I have to go back now, replay this part of the story, and choose dongos so that I could get the dongo achievement? Oh, yay, dongos! Don't start singing the dongo song. Please don't. Please don't. I take another spoonful of my shaved ice. The ice is cool against my tongue, and it dissolves slowly into a puddle of water. The ice itself is flavorless, but the orange sauce drizzled on top gives me a pleasant aftertaste. A pleasant aftertaste also. This sauce must be pretty cheap and incredibly artificial. I doubt that it has ever been within 5 feet of a real orange, but it tastes nice nonetheless. The ice probably helps offset that. Look, the cup says festival. So yummy, my mouth feels so tingly. That's because you're eating it too quickly. You should slow down or you'll get a brain. Ow! Freeze. I sigh. It seems my warning came too late. Just like last time. Honestly, you don't learn, do you? I'm sorry, Ray. I just got so excited I couldn't help myself. Yeah, that seems to be the running theme with you. It's a good thing you don't have any anger issues. She's so impulsive, she'd probably raise the whole village with her demonic powers! Without even pausing to give the matter any thought. Demonic powers and stuff. I take another spoonful of shaved ice, slowly with more delicacy than Alicia. It's pretty hot and muggy in the festival grounds since there are so many people crammed in here, and I need to calm myself down somehow. One of the festival lights above my head blinks on and off. The bulb's flickering. Looks like a faulty. What a pain. There are mosquitoes here too. They must have been attracted by the hordes of sweating people, blinking lights, and fast food. They buzz in the air, fat and heavy from an evening of oh god, now we're talking about mosquitoes sucking blood. One of the mosquitoes lands on my neck and I tut, brushing it away with my hand. At least I intend to. I'm not quite quick enough. It managed to sink itself into my exposed skin before I'm able to stop it. I press one hand against my neck, wincing. It's not particularly painful, but it isn't pleasant either. I've been bitten a couple times today already, and I think this mosquito managed to draw blood from a spot that had already been bitten. Hey Ray, are you alright? Give me some magic DEET! Come on, demons have DEET, right? To keep the mosquitoes away? You say that, but you don't look fine at all. Did you get a brain freeze too? As if I would. I'm far too responsible for something like that. I'm just letting mosquitoes suck the blood. Then what is it? Was it a vampire? Why a vampire? You're holding your neck like you've just been bitten by something. Well, I suppose Alicia's not wrong. In a sense, I was attacked by a vampire. And I can't think of many other animals that feed on blood. It's fine, don't worry about it. It was just a mosquito. Oh, I hate those things. There's a lot of them in hell, too. They're really, really huge ones, like the size of grown man's fists, or even bigger. My face turns pale, and that's just because of the pain. It sure sounds pretty hellish, all right. Can I see your neck, Ray? Why? She's gonna suck on it. She's gonna suck on it! I may be able to make it better. I know a lot of remedies for curing mosquito bites. My mom taught me, and she's super reliable. When she's not wearing maid outfits or schoolgirl uniforms, apparently. Alright, you can take a look. Just... My mind is filled with an image of Alicia's lips pressed against my neck, gently nibbling against my skin. I'm just going to kiss it better, Ray. It's inside her head. Oh, God.
Now kiss.
Yeah, right. Why am I thinking about things like that? It must be even hotter than I thought. Hot and stuffy. My yukata is all stuffy and it's compressed of so many layers, and the heat's getting into my head. My heart's pounding. Then I swallow. I feel my neck tense and the mosquito bite stings. Just don't do anything weird, okay? Oh, as if I would. I just want to look out for you, Ray. Sure, whatever you say. I let my hand fall to my side slowly, hesitantly. Alicia takes a footstep closer to me, her hand taking hold of mine. She leans in close to my neck. I whimper when I feel her cold breath across the surface of my skin. Oh, this looks so bad. It's really red. It must hurt a lot. It's just an ordinary mosquito bite. It's fine. But it's all swollen. It'll go down by itself eventually. No way, there's something really... That's something only quitters say. And I know you're not a quitter, Ray. We need to do something about this. What do you suggest we do? Know any kind of weird demon magic to cure mosquito bites, do you? I don't know any magic, but... Alicia's eyes sparkle. I do have this super secret technique my mother taught me here. Kya! There's something cold on my neck. Something cold and wet. How do you feel, Ray? Is it good? Alicia... I stammer, incoherent and indigent, as I look down at my front. There, dissolving in my clavicle, the bones slightly raised beneath my flushed skin, is a large blob of strawberry-flavored shaved ice! I shiver, my teeth chattering together. It's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Hair standing all over my arms and tears starting to bead in the corner of my eyes. Just shaved ice all over me? That's right, isn't it refreshing? They don't have ice in hell! How did she teach them? If this is the thing that she taught him, how? She got bitten, obviously. Whenever you get bitten by a mosquito, Mom says press a cold flannel against the bite. It's shaved ice. Isn't ice shaved ice the same thing? So they don't have cold in hell? It's not the same at all. It's completely different. But you said shaved ice would turn into water when it melted. And it is, look. It might turn into water, but the orange sauce... not normal water, it's too sticky. She just said strawberry! Which one is it? Is it the strawberry one or the orange one?
I find this lack of CG disturbing.
Continuity error is right. I was able to wipe the melting shaved ice off my neck and chest with a handkerchief that was kindly passing woman gave me. But in the end, the damage was done. My yukata was ruined! Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I wasn't planning on wearing this thing again. Is she still going to be wearing it? Well, she's still wearing it. I mean, when are the fireworks going to start? Yeah, like I thought she was just going to throw the yukata away at that point. When the festival's nearly over, I suppose. Oh, that's kind of sad. I want to see the fireworks, but I don't want the festival to end either. All good things have to come to an end. That's just the way they are. I suppose so. I'll have to go home soon, too. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. Saturday seems so close all of a sudden. Saturday? I thought you were staying for a week. I am. Then you should be going back on Sunday. There are 7 days in a week. 7? Are you sure? That's right, they're from hell! Sunday doesn't make any sense to them! Yes, I'm sure. I lived in a world of 7 days a week for 9 whole years. I think I know that by now. Wow, that's strange. You mean you don't have 7 days in hell? Not at all, we only have 6 days in each week. I think we had a Sunday once, but we got rid of it. We haven't had Sundays for millennia. I guess it makes sense. Not only is Sunday a holy day in some religions, but the number of the beast is 666. Doesn't a 6-day week sound a lot more hellish than a 7-day week? Now that I think about it, there's no reason for hell to simulate Earth. Even if they do have internet access and anime, simple things that I take for granted, like the weather, number of days in a year, public holidays, might be completely different in hell. Yeah, they got George Washington's birthday in hell. Still, I can't believe you look up all these festivals in the local area, but you didn't think to check how many days in a week we have. I guess it slipped my mind. And I'm sure it did. After all, it's only a small detail. Completely insignificant for getting a whole day of a week! So, she'll be gone on Saturday, will she? I should be glad for the sudden development, but for some reason I feel a pleasant twisting sensation in my chest. It hurts. I wanted her to suck on mosquito bite. That's right, Lucia. Suck that mosquito bite. I suppose it makes it much different if Lucia goes home on Saturday than Sunday, but she told me about it so suddenly it takes me by surprise. Maybe it's because I'm having such a nice time. Hey, Ray, look! Ray, it's starting! Oh my god, they're fireworks! A series of loud, explosive bangs split through the night air, and the crowds cheer in approval. With Kermit the Frog arms. Lisa cheers too, her face illuminated with a whole carnival of colors. Amazing! This is so amazing! Another volley of fireworks are sent up into the sky, and they explode in showers of sparks, and popping, banging, and crackling continues, dyeing the night sky on an array of rainbow colors. They're so beautiful! I've never seen anything like it before! Incredible! Incredible! Yet another round of fireworks burst into the night air, and Licia giggles a little. Little light, airy giggle that sounds almost euphoric. She giggles a giggle that's giggly, air-filled giggles. Ray? She turns about on the spot. The sleeves of her yukata. Did they steal this scene from Katawa Shoujo? Let's see what happens. This is on Shizune's route, people. Oh, and also on Hako's route. There's quite a... They have the fireworks scenes pretty much on everything. Everyone's route. Let's see what happens, though. Let's see here. Her eyes are teary with gratitude, and her cheeks and nose are flustered bright pink from excitement. Thank you for bringing me here. This is just like something from a dream. I'll never forget this moment. Not ever. That was the most fucking abrupt fireworks I ever saw! What the hell? Thank you. Thank you for bringing me here. It wasn't something epic like Shizune where they zoom out then and she's got her arms open wide and the fireworks exploding in the background. It's not something as deep with Rin going into, psychological thoughts and stuff. It's not simple as, being with Hanako and Yuko and, just looking out at the window and looking at the night skies. No, it's not something like that at all. It's just, thank you very much, Ray. And that's the scene! Well, did you two have fun? I had loads of fun! I saw fireworks, and they were like, oh, boom! Alicia throws her hand up and put in the air to demonstrate, and Mom giggles. Yes, I imagine they were. You have such a way with words, Alicia. Thank you, I got to do lots of fun things too. Oh, like what? Ray and I ate lots of nice food, and we got to throw hoops, and I made a sugar candy sculpture. Why didn't I get to see that? Sugar candy sculpture? That takes me back. I used to like doing those. You need a steady hand, don't you? That's right, I was very good at it, but Ray was... I wasn't very good at it, but Ray was. She had such a look of concentration on her face. She didn't get a single crack in her sculpture. Very impressive, Ray. Has always been a hardworking girl. She'll accept any burden no matter how great. Please don't lump me together with Dad. I'm nothing like him. And speaking of Dad... Haha! Oh my god! No freaking way! No way! No way! No way! No God-given way! No God-given way in hell! No God-given way in hell! No! 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 I've lost all respect for you and your references. I can understand the Communist Manifesto. I can understand a whole bunch of other things, but no! No! You've completely just no! Just no, 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 no. No, no, the only way it could have been worse if it was the freaking snowman. That's the only way it could have been worse. No, 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 you pandering Pandering! I'm surprised Disney has not gotten on you yet. Ugh. Oh, this is so delicious. It's good. It's delicious. I wonder if they'll actually make a reference. I wonder if someone's going to comment on this right here in this novel. He's smiling to himself just like a little boy as he takes a mouthful of light pink cotton candy. Some of the candy is stuck to his cheeks. He doesn't seem to notice, or does he? I don't care. He doesn't. He's too busy eating the sugar spun on treat. It looks like he had a good time. He certainly did for a bit of handful at time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. My Kazuki truly is the cutest. Kazuki, can I have some of that? I want to try it. I note with a small sigh that the cotton candy isn't the only thing Dad's bought himself. Oh my God, they're gonna talk about it. They're gonna talk about it! He's also wearing a mask tied to the side of his head of some kind of character. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like the new princess from that popular Delsny film! Delsny! We can talk about the Communist Manifesto, but we can't say Disney! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God. Did Dad really need to buy one of those stupid masks? They're meant for young children, not grown men. And if he absolutely had to buy one, couldn't he have chosen a superhero one instead or something? Well, given Dad is Dad, I don't think a superhero would fit him either. A princess, queen rather, like Elsa. Or, that's the spelling of Elsa, isn't it? With an E, right? I don't know how she spells it in the movie. I normally spell Elsa as E-L-S-A. I don't have an E there. But if that's how you say Elsa, then they actually say the character Elsa, but we have Delzania instead of Disney. Well, okay. Oh, yeah. Of course you can. I never deny anything to a sweet girl like you, Alicia. Thank you, Kazuki. Oh my God, why is there candy floss achievement? Well, I saw this happening, but why are there flowers in my candy floss? I don't get why. It's soft, light pink cloud. It looks hazy underneath the lantern light, almost like something from a dream. It's studded with light pink cherry blossom petals. Okay. It tastes so good. It's so fluffy and it melts away in your mouth like a cloud. This is really the best day of my life. Again, another abrupt ending here. Oh, look, she's got another outfit. Did the dad make this one for her, too? The best day. That's right, the day isn't over yet. So you have no excuse. You need to get started on your math homework right now. It isn't fair, you tricked me. How did I trick you? You said we could go to the festival. I said we could, but I didn't say you didn't have to do your homework. Homework's important, you know. Without it, society would crumble to the ground. No, it wouldn't. Why would society crumble with that? This isn't fair, Ray. You're still so mean. I might be mean, but this is for Alicia's own good. She's only here for a week. Who cares if she does homework? I'm sure she'll thank me for this when she's older. Maybe. And that, my dear friends, has been the first 2 days of Strawberry Vinegar. We've been going at this for the last 3 hours now. That's what we'll have for now. I'll take a nice little save here and expect to complete the title in the near future. Possibly next week's live stream then, so feel free to join in, 10 o'clock, Friday. That's right, that's when I typically will be streaming, is Friday nights. So, have at it, guys! That has been the first 2 days of Strawberry Vinegar. As of right now, a title that is completely interesting to me. It is hilarious. I'll have to say, it's pretty damn funny. Despite all the things that I don't necessarily like in a title, the characters are kind of quite easily humorous. This is one that I'd recommend absolutely thus far at this point. Worth the dollar amount, just for the hilarity factor that we've gotten through thus far. And who knows how far that they can push this, as we still have quite a few days to go. So until next time, this has been the VN Critic saying, no, this is the VN Critic. I need to have my own phrase, right? This is the VN Critic saying, read far and save often.